All right, everybody. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet. The FusionNet will begin precisely at 8:30 for early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins. So all stations, I please ask you all now to stay on the side for the next 5 minutes. Please do not transmit on the system for the next 5 minutes. Just wait till 8:30 for early bird check-ins, and we will take you as soon as possible. Guys, we got something really good in store for you tonight. So hope you are ready. We have got some trivia questions out there that I think are going to rock your socks off tonight. So, once again, this is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet. Please stand by till 8:30 for early bird check-ins.
Okay, 7 million checking in for the FusionNet.
Ready? You must have your volume down. We are not taking check-ins until 8:30. 8:30 for early bird check-ins. All stations, please remain on the side. Alright, let me first start out by seeing if my other net control operators are out there. N7MKY, Dave, are you out there? How about you, Dave? N7MKY? Alright, nothing heard. Let me make sure the system is even on. Alright, yes, we're on. We're good. Alright, I guess we gotta give it a few seconds. I've got another link coming up, guys. Sorry for the being tardy, but let's give it a few more minutes for the other system to start up. Alright, let's see. Alright, both of them are on. This is on. That is on. Okay. And how about Russ? KG0BK. KG0BK. Russ, you out there? Alright, looks like I'm the only net control operator out here tonight. Alright, Fusion's on, YSX is on, YSF is on, DMR is on, and T-Star is on. All systems are go. Guys, sorry for that, man. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo Joe with the early bird portion of the net, and we will begin right now taking check-ins. So, if you can hear my voice right now, we are taking early bird check-ins for the FusionNet.
Net control. Net control, this is Kilo Zero Golf India Oscar, calling Staten Island, New York. Temperature is 30 degrees, and I'll be in and out tonight, just monitoring the net.
Okay, hold on. I am having some technical difficulties here, guys. Okay, I think this should help us out here a little bit. Hold on. Why is that coming through there? Alright, let's see. Alright, KG0, or K0GIO. K0GIO, Carl, out in Staten Island. Gotcha. Carl, what is your local outside temperature?
Outside temperature here in Staten Island, New York is 30 degrees, Joe. Hope you're well. And as usual, I'll be in and out. Thank you.
Okay, we copy 30 degrees, brother. Gotcha in there. Alright, having a little speaker issue over here, but I think I've got it going. And I got you as an in and out as always, Carl. Good to hear you, man. Good to hear you back on the net. I've got my 2D going into the repeater to get all the local guys in. So, would you believe you can't have two cables hooked up at the same time? That was preventing me all this time from having a second radio hooked up to this thing. But I finally figured it out. So I learned me something. I learned me something new. All right, let's see. Any other early bird check-ins? Early bird check-ins, come one, come all. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member.
2 Echo 0 Tango Golf Echo 230G. Very good evening to you, Joe, and everybody else from the early check-ins on the FusionNet. Yes, indeed, it's Mr. Toby here, Mr. TGE, in the United Kingdom. Yes, indeed, you know it. 82AE net control 230G for the early check-ins.
All right, Toby, I got you in there, Toby. I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of speaker issues here. What was your local outside temperature again, sir?
Oh, hell. Yeah, let me get back to you on that one, because I haven't checked. I think it's about 50 degrees Celsius out there. 50 degrees Celsius? Hell no, I don't think so. Fahrenheit. Oh, dear. Well, there's too much coffee going on, listen. Yeah. But yeah, it's not too bad. Energy equals more coffee. Of course, you know you know that, don't you? Yes, indeed. Energy equals more coffee. Yeah, okay. I think it's like 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and last time I checked, somewhere like that, 48, 50. But yeah, it's a warm night over here. Warm night. Back to you, Joe. ACJ to your TV.
All right, I am terribly sorry, man. I was messing around with that speaker again, and I missed it. So you know what they say: third time is a charm. Toby, what is that temperature? One more time, brother. And this time I'm paying attention.
Pay attention, Joe. Come on, man. Come on. Pay attention. Stop playing with the speakers and the wires and everything else. And no, forget what I said about that. Oh, yeah, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, between 48 and 50. Last time I checked, I was a lovely balmy evening over here. 10 degrees Celsius, 9 degrees, between 9 and 10 degrees Celsius, between 48 and 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And, just before I go, a little bit of news for you, not that is net news, but a little personal bit of news. I've got loads of coffee going on here. I've got the jug on the dresser. I've got the mug on the stool here. I've got NetLogger in the background on the X220, and I've got a whole pile of soldering going on in front of me as well. And I've got the radio going on. It's all kicking off here big time. QE02G.
All right. I've got the cup of coffee in hand myself. I'm going to definitely need it tonight. I had to take the wife out shopping this afternoon, and she shopped and I got tired. So we're going to have a good night, Toby. We're going to have a good night, man. I'm going to reveal in a little while, probably at 9 o'clock, I'm going to reveal, but we are definitely doing trivia tonight. But we are steering a little bit away from the amateur radio trivia upon request. Upon request. I did not just take this upon myself. So this has been upon request for a long time coming. And the person who requested it has been requesting it for a long time. And he's finally going to get it, so he better be here tonight. All right, very good, man. Once again, this is Radio Station Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and we are taking early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins. Come get that worm.
7 Lima Alpha November, Mike in Boise. And it's 52 degrees here, and I have no traffic, and I have to be in and out because it's ham radio club meeting night. Fahrenheit.
Kilo Echo Zero, Mike India Zulu, KE0MIZ, Rob, Northwest Wellington, Colorado, or just Wellington if you're looking it up. Good evening, Joe. Everybody who get checking in there. This is my second check-in in a row here for your lifetime membership. Last week I got in there as number one, but right now we have 49 degrees out here in the high plains of Colorado. It's KE0MIZ. Back to you, Joe.
All right, let's hold it right there, right there. I got 3 stations at that time. I got Kilo 7, Lima Alpha November, Mike over in Boise. Mike, I got you as an in and out. I got you with 52 degrees. And good luck in your meeting tonight. Tell everybody the FusionNet says hello. Next station, I just saw a key up. I just happen to know some of the key information there. We had Kilo 7, Alpha Yankee Juliet. That's Cigarette Annette over in Boise. We'll come back for your temperature in just a little bit. And the third station was Kilo Echo Zero, Mike India Zulu, Rob in Wellington, Colorado. And I got you in there with a steamy 49 degrees. All right, Rob, we got you in there, buddy, and I got you as a second time. Guys, I am going to be taking from this date on, we will be counting our check-ins. But I will have certain members here, like Rob here, as a second check-in. So just have your 10 check-ins in a row, and you will become a permanent member. I am currently looking for a membership plugin for the FusionNet website, so we can get this ball rolling. And well, I'm actually looking for a free membership plugin because I always say, if it's for free, it's for me. So before I go spending any money, I want to see if there's anything free available, and that's how we'll start the membership off. Awesome, man. Okay, somebody just texted me a-hole. I guess someone don't like me. Who the heck was that, man? I said, okay. Oh boy. Okay. Well, somebody with this number 347-625-7949 just texted me, "Hey, a-hole."
Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Hotel, Quebec, KD9 OHQ. Ron in Trumpelow, Wisconsin. Temperature 27 Fahrenheit. Back to net.
KD9, Oscar Hotel, Quebec. Rob, I got you in there. Wisconsin, 27 degrees. I wish it was 27 degrees here.
Net control. Net control. November 5, Delta, Whiskey, Romeo, Dennis. Spring, Texas. Currently 68 degrees. I just looked at the thermometer. 68 degrees here in Spring, Texas. Back to you, Joe. Kilo Delta 2, Mike Sierra uniform. How are you in Coney Island? It's 30 degrees.
All right, net control acknowledges November 5, Delta Whiskey Romeo. Dennis out in Spring, Texas. Welcome aboard, Dennis. I got you at 68 degrees. Woof. You guys are heating up there quick, man. And KD2 MSU Howie over in Coney Island with a nice, cool 30 degrees, man. Dude, I gotta say, today was gorgeous weather out. If this weather would stay just like this in New York all the time, I would be one happy camper. All right, let's see. Let's hold off here 1 second, guys. I'm going to try and get all your names into the net logger for now. And just give me a few seconds or a minute or two, and I will be back to take early bird check-ins in just a minute.
And they should be grand even.
Alrighty, guys. I believe I've got this all filled in. Last station that I heard was N8HUB, Andy over in Grand Haven, Michigan. Andy, what is your local outside temperature, brother? And welcome to the FusionNet. How about you? N8HUB, N8HUB. Andy, oh, calling all cars, calling all cars. All right, maybe Andy will come back to us in a little bit. All right, let's see. Okay, we're still in the early bird portion of the net, so we're going for all early birds. Early birds, early birds. Come on, come on. We got plenty of room here. Well, somebody has absolutely got their phone numbers crossed over here because I am catching somebody's hostility big time. I don't even know who this is. It's, wow. Oh my gosh, I gotta read some of this now. Let's see. Now, I can't say this word, but it says, a-hole, respect someone else's time. When you text, I answer your text and respond to you, yet I text you, and you didn't have the common courtesy nor respect to respond, so that makes you an a-hole. I wish I knew who this was.
Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely, Joe? Isn't it lovely? Yeah, I'll tell you what. I want to bring you a lot more juicier, purple language than that. I can't even repeat that on the radio. Sorry, sir, TJ.
Well, if you guys know me, you know I'm about to have some fun with this person. So, give me a second because I'm going to pretend that I am this person, and I'm going to tell them a whole bunch of crazy stuff right now, like my got stuck in the refrigerator. I couldn't get to the phone.
Love it. Love it. Good on. I would do the same thing, Joe. I would really would do the same thing. Absolutely love it. Wouldn't anyone else? I don't know. There we go. You start doing that, so what a Joe's just like, yeah. Yeah, I certainly have this. I certainly have the same goal to get in there and give them a whole pile of muck. Research, just
boy, guys, I can't even tell you what I just typed this guy because, and I'm gonna have to say an extra prayer tonight. I think I'm not going to heaven. I think I'm going to the other place with what I just typed in. But oh well. Oh man. Okay, let's get back to Fusion business, guys. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and this is the early bird portion of the FusionNet for the next 4 minutes, and we are taking early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins, come one, come all.
November 7, Mike Kilo Yankee, David, in Boise, Idaho, where it's 52 degrees, cloudy skies. Flight plan? Traffic.
29 degrees.
All right, my two net control operators. KG0BK, well, first I got N7MKY David over in Boise. Boise, Bop, Billy Bop. And then we got Russ, KG0BK, the Burger King. Over in, well, Russ, I call you Russ. I call you Rusty. You're Rusty to me, Russ. So I got Rusty over in, oh, where is it? Sounds like Molesta. It's with a man. Oh, Manchester. That's it. Manchester. I got you in there, Rusty. 29 degrees. Awesome, guys. All right, let's see. Any other check-ins? Check-ins. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome.
KD2 NVB, Bob in Park Slope, Brooklyn, New York, where it is 31 degrees. No traffic right now. Back to that.
Right, Bob. What's going on there, pal? Got you in there. Park Slope, 31 degrees. It was good to see you last night, man. We had a heck of a meeting. So I got you in there. Park Slope, 31 degrees. What degrees? Oh, the guy typed me something back again. I can say this is going to go on all night. All right. Well, I narrowed it down. It's definitely not a chick. It's definitely a man. So we know it's a man. So okay, I can pretend. I got to still get the feel to see if I'm the chick or if I'm the man, or if I'm just like the boyfriend or the girlfriend to see what's going on. All right, let's see. 1 minute left. Let's take some more early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins before this clock switches to 9 p.m. And just for the record, yes, absolutely, Dave. Redheads definitely turned me on, man. My wife was a full-blown redhead when I met her, and now she is a brunette. I just text him. We could have had fun.
Hey, Joe. Loads of fun. Now, like a bit of fun? Yeah. We have a saying over here, proper job. Gotta do the proper job, Joe. Gotta do the proper job, you know what I mean? T-0-T-G.
All right, guys. Your job tonight is to give me things to say to him. So, am I sitting here naked or what right now? And I'll ask him, do you want my kiss? But yeah, you gotta remember, I still don't know if I'm the chick or if I'm the guy. I know he's the guy. All right, everybody. It is 9:01. So let's get this show on the road. Good evening, everybody. This is the FusionNet, and I am losing my mind. But on the brighter side, I'm still AC2AE, and I'll be your net control operator for this evening. This net meets every Thursday at 9 p.m. unless otherwise noted, and you do not have to be a member to check in, but please consider joining. Joining, you say? Joining? Well, how do you join, do you ask? Well, very simple. Check in 10 times consecutively in a row, and at the 10th check-in, please tell us if your email address is up to date on QRZ, and if not, please let us know by sending us an email at fusion at thefusionnet.org, and we will make you a lifetime member for free. That's right, guys, for free, and that's my favorite saying. If it's for free, it's for me. So, what do you get with membership, you're asking? Okay, I'll tell you what you get. With membership, you will have access to all the exclusive content on our website, which is currently available to everybody until I get my little membership plugin, and it's that simple, guys. That simple. So what do you say is on this website? Well, I'll tell you. We got the trivia questions, we got the stats, we got the check-ins, we got a little bit of the weather, we got Rusty Balloon's hotspot, where he tells us all about the balloon launches from, was it W5KUB. We got all interesting articles and stuff like that you can look up on trans-equatorial transmissions. We've just got a whole bunch of good stuff out there, and we just want you guys to have exclusive connecting to us with that stuff. So I just lost my train of thought, guys, because on March 17th, that is, that's right, guys, you guessed it, it is St. Patty's Day. Oh, you see, look at the Irish there. Look at the Irish. I'd be a leprechaun on that day. And on that particular day, guys, we are doing our first annual, our first annual FusionNet Zoom meeting. So, like we do for the Christmas party, like we did 2 years in a row, we are now going to do it on March 17th. March 17th, which all that information will be put up on the FusionNet.org, And I know you guys are counting and looking at that timer because I am running out of sand over here. So that means that I've got I only got a few. I'm out. Okay, I'm out. Give me a second. Let me just drop. All right, yes. So if you want to attend our Zoom meeting on St. Patty's Day, and if you're not too inebriated from all the alcohol and the good beer and the all the corned beef and hash or corned beef and cabbage, then come join us on Thursday nights, 9 o'clock on March 17th for our Zoom meeting, guys. So we will do Zoom as well as being live on the air, and we're gonna have a really great time. Alrighty, so let's see, where are we in the script over here? Okay, guys, this is a directed net, and all traffic must go through net control, which is me. So in order to check into this net, please, all of you do this now, switch off your AMS, which means automatic mode select. Go to your DN mode, which is digital narrow. Use your press to talk button. Pause for a moment, then transmit your call sign, your name, your location, your local outside temperature, and whether or not you have traffic to pass for the net. Once again, when you check in, please give us your call sign, your name, your location, your local outside temperature, and whether or not you have traffic for the net. At this time, we are calling for all mobile, short on time, or in and out stations, mobile, short on time, and in and out stations only that are wishing to check into the FusionNet. Come now. Dave, you gotta remind me. I got a video to send you after the net. It is the crazy hot list. I think you'll get a kick out of it. A friend of mine sent it to me a while ago. I saved it, and it is spot on. I will try. You know what? I will try and look it up. I will try and actually get it onto the FusionNet because it is a YouTube video, so I'll be able to get it up there as well and send it off to you guys. All right, let's see. Any other? Let's see. Any mobile short on time or in and out stations? Right, nothing heard. So I'm calling for any and all stations. Any and all stations who'd like to check into the FusionNet, come now. But guys, please remember to give about a 3 Mississippi count in between transmissions so all the links have time to catch up. So we are now calling for any and all stations who'd like to check into the FusionNet. And remember, you do not have to be a member. You don't have to be a star, baby, to be on my show.
This is Charlie Victor Delta. This is Chris on the Upper West Side. We have 28 degrees.
Alpha Golf 7 Whiskey Quebec, Wesley in Coolidge, Arizona, where the current temperature is 79 degrees.
Righty. The last few stations that I caught checking in was K2CVD, Chris in the Upper West Side with 28 degrees. Chris, I got you down with traffic. AG7WQ, Wesley out in Coolidge, Arizona with a steamy 79 degrees. Wow. That is definitely not my temperature, guys. I definitely don't want that hot weather. All right, and Andy, I got you in there, Andy, as a number 9 check-in, engine number 9, going down Chicago line. And Andy, all I need from you, N8HUB, is your local outside temperature, sir.
25 degrees, 25.
All righty, that's more like it, man. That's more like my temperature right there, I gotta say. All right, let's see. Who's going to be number 15 on the list? Check-ins. Come one, come all. This is AC28E with the FusionNet, and we are looking for check-ins. All right, don't make Farmer Joe come out. Here, check-ins. Here, check-ins.
Net control, this is Alpha Delta Zero Alpha Mike, Adam in Manchester, Iowa. We got a temperature of 30 degrees and no traffic.
All right, Adam, what is going on, brother? Long time no hear. It's always good to hear your voice out there and get on the air. I gotta say, you and your old man, you guys sound so much alike. It's almost frightening.
Well, I try to please everybody. 80 AM. Glad to be back on the netting.
Just so we don't sound the same, this is KG0BK.
You know, I at one time Jay and I we were discussing what's called KG0BK and AD0AM, and we were saying, are they putting us on? But you know, you guys have such a similar voice. But you know, I've been in amateur radio and I've been in CB radio for so long that I picked up a very good ear for radio. So I'm able to tell certain inflections in your voice that are different. But to the common person, you guys would definitely, you'd be able to pull it over on them. So very good, my friend, very good. All right, let's go back to check-ins over here. All right, who's going to be number 16 on the list? We're looking for check-ins, check-ins, check-ins. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo, and we are looking for check-ins for the FusionNet.
This is Fleet, Pittsfield, New Hampshire, KC1QHE. It is 16 degrees.
Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. I love it. 16 degrees. I gotta move over to New Hampshire, guys. I don't even want to go to Maine a little bit. My wife wants to go to Florida. I want to go to Maine. Maybe we'll just like 2 houses and something down to Florida and Maine. I think we'll both be happy then. All right, you dropped down a little bit, KC1QHE. So I didn't quite catch your first name, but I did catch the New Hampshire. I did catch the 16 degrees. And I just need to know if you have traffic prepared for the net or not. So I walk you down from around to the traffic.
Okay, the name is Fleet, Foxtrot, Lima, Echo, Echo, Tango. No traffic. Back to net.
All right, Fleet, I got you in there, brother. And I don't know if this is your first time on the net, but if it is the first time on the net, and we did start something new this year, so Fleet, I'm going to give it to you now, and hopefully everybody else is listening. If you check in 10 times in a row, 10 times in a row to the FusionNet, you'll get a free lifetime membership to the FusionNet. And basically what that'll do is not only will you be a member to one of the greatest groups around, but you'll also have exclusive access to the FusionNet.org website, which is right now currently open for everybody. So, but once I was supposed to lock it off yesterday, but I'm looking for a free membership program plugin so I can lock it off and just make the exclusive content. But if you like and you're near a computer, or if you got your smartphone next to you, go take a look at the FusionNet.org, the FusionNet.org. And guys, if you do go to the FusionNet.org, you can get a jump on tonight's trivia questions, and they are up there. Just go over to the menu and scroll all the way down to trivia, and tonight's trivia questions are up there. But guys, I'm telling you right now, you are on your honor. No Googling those messages, no Binging the messages, no looking them up, no asking Alexa, no nothing. You're on your honor, guys. So we'll get to it. So I guess now it is time. I can tell everybody tonight is nothing radio related on the trivia questions, guys. By popular demand by Matt K2ACD, we are having mob movie trivia tonight. So once again, guys, we're having mob movie trivia where you'll be asked 5 questions and 1 bonus question, which totals out to 6 questions. And I think we're going to have fun tonight. They're not that hard, and if you're a movie buff like I am, they'll be extremely easy, guys. All right, let's see. Let's get back to check-ins. Check-ins, check-ins. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and we are looking for check-ins.
Good evening, Net Control. This is K7HBJ in Meridian, Idaho, and it's about 50 degrees out.
Good evening, everyone. This is Kilo Bravo 6, Delta Hotel Romeo, Mike, Kelso, Washington. Good evening, FusionNet room. This is JA1WLQ, Juliet Alpha 1, Whiskey Lima Quebec, Juliet Alpha 1, Whiskey Lima Quebec, JA1WLQ, name is Masa, M for Mary, A for Alpha, S for Sierra, A for Alpha, from Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo, Japan. Over.
All right, let me hold it right over there. The last three stations that I got that checked in was Kilo 7 HB. Wait, what was it? Kilo 7? I can't even read my handwriting. I think it was HBT. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to have to come back to you. Then I had Kilo Bravo 6 Delta Hotel Romeo out in Kelso, Washington. And then we had Juliet Alpha 1 Whiskey Lima, Quebec. That's Masa out in Tokyo, Japan. Masa-san, how you doing, my friend? Good to hear you out there. And give us a second. We're going to come back to you. Guys, I just need some information. So, let's see. The Kilo 7 Hotel Bravo, I think it was Juliet or Tango. HBT, maybe? Kilo 7 HB Tango or Juliet. I got a sloppy. You know us Southpaws. We have difficulty writing on the pages here. So, the Kilo 7 Hotel Bravo station. Come back with your call, your name. I got you in Meridian, Idaho. And I got you with 55 degrees. And just let me know if you have traffic or not for the net.
Copy that, net control. It's Kilo 7 Hotel Bravo Juliet. The name is Buddy. And yeah, out here in Meridian, the temperature is 50 degrees. Kind of balmy out here for us this time of year, but first time on the net, and thanks for having me.
All right. Well, welcome to the FusionNet, man. Good to have you in here. Stick around tonight. I don't know if you heard, but tonight we are doing mob movie trivia. Mob movie trivia. So if you want to get a jump on the questions to see what we're going to ask tonight, and I'll repeat every question and all the answers as you want, guys. If you don't have internet access, so don't worry. I'll go over those questions as many times as you need me to. And buddy, just welcome to the net, man. Very good to have you here, brother. All right, next station up was Kilo Bravo 6 Delta Hotel Romeo. You've been here before, so I should really know your name. And every time I see Kelso, Washington, I think of that 70s show. So I just need your local outside temperature, whether or not you have traffic for the net, and your first name, sir.
First name is Mike. No traffic for the net. And it is 47 degrees at this present time.
All right, Mike. Welcome back to the net, brother. All right, next up is my good friend. And guys, I gotta just tell you, Masa, what he has done for the FusionNet is incredible. They have the CQ version they have the Japanese version of CQ magazine. So if you guys go to the web page and look at We're Moving On Up in the menu, you will see the actual article that Masa has written and put into their CQ magazine. And if you look closely, you'll see Jason, KD2LRX, and myself, AC2AE, in there. So we are actually now a published FusionNet, guys. We are actually published in a magazine. So go check it out. Go to the FusionNet.org. Go to the menu section and look at We Are Moving On Up, or actually We're Moving On Up. We put that up last week. We are very happy and we are very grateful to Masa-san. And we are forever grateful to him, and we're just glad to have him out here. So, Juliet Alpha 1, Whiskey Lima, Quebec. Masa, what is your local outside temperature, and do you have traffic for our net tonight?
Thank you very much.
Well, Masa, I'm sorry, man. You cut out. I wasn't able to hear you. Can you come back with that transmission one more time, please?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I think my radio was hung up. Okay, I repeat. Thank you very much anyway. Joe-san, for giving me a chance to talk. And good evening, everyone in this room. And uh, as as Joe-san mentioned, yes, I put in the article of the FusionNet room in the Japanese uh, radio magazine, so-called CQ Ham Radio, and it was published on February 19th. And you are here in the picture of the Joseph-san and Jason-san is there. And yeah, it's a pleasure is mine. And I wish to appreciate your cooperation, your kind cooperation of Joseph-san. So I was able to put the article in the Japanese magazine. Thank you very much. Well, temperature here outside in Japan is about 14 degree centigrade. It means almost 54 or 56 degree in Fahrenheit. And I am located almost center of Tokyo, but want to be more exact, it's almost about 10 miles west from center of Tokyo. I'm running the Yaesu FT5D on PDN mode. PDN stands for Portable Data Node, and which is connected with the PC directly with exclusive cable, and PC is naturally connected with the internet. So I bypass the local node station. I can say repeater, but Joseph-san, I didn't understand the question like a movie trivia. I didn't understand what it means, but the U.S. movie is great. You know, excuse me a minute. It's great, you know, great, but the most interested me. The your picture, which interested me is Parent to Pop. Parent to Pop is a wonderful movie. It's a comedy. It's a wonderful movie. That I like it. And also there are many good movies and like Alien or you know like Suspense or Doctor, you know, what was the name? But anyway, so it's movie in the United States is the greatest in the world. Okay, thank you very much. Joseph, for giving me the chance to talk. I really appreciate it. And it's you know, in time here in Japan, it's 11:25 morning, Friday morning, on March 4th. March 4th. So, I have something to do on my errand. So, I have to leave. If I can keep listening, maybe 10 minutes or something. But I'm supposed to say I have to leave. So, thanks very much. And just for giving me the chance to talk. So I wish to say all the best wishes to you and your families and to all of you in this room. Thank you very much. Wishing you success. Thank you. FusionNet.
All right, Master. Thank you for joining us. You have a good night, or I should say, have a good morning because it's 11:55 Friday morning where you are. So you have a good morning. Have a blessed weekend, and we will definitely catch you out there again, man, at another time. And Master, just to let you know, only the people on the FusionNet actually just heard you, because that -5 delta in your call that prevents you going over to the XLX and throughout the rest of the networks over there. But we got you here on the FusionNet. We were able to hear you. But in the future, if you just remove that for the FusionNet and then you put it back on later on, we'll be able to utilize the entire FusionNet that way, and everybody will be able to hear you. So, Masa, it was really great to hear you, brother. Awesome to have you here, and it's good to know that I've got a friend all the way out in Tokyo, Japan. All right, let me see. Are there any other check-ins? We're looking for some more check-ins. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo, Joe in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York, and this is the FusionNet, and we are looking for check-ins. Check-ins, check-ins, come one, come all. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member.
Net Control. Net Control, this is Kilo 2 Alpha Charlie Delta in Long Beach, New York, where it's 30 degrees, no traffic.
Here he is, Matt, ambassador to the FusionNet, K2ACD, over in Long Beach. Always makes me, when I hear Long Beach, I always wonder, is there a short beach, or do they just call it the beach? I don't know. Things that make you go, Matt, I got you in there, 30 degrees, brother. Good to have you aboard. And Matt, just to let you know, man, tonight's trivia is based off of your suggestion. We are having mob movie trivia night tonight, brother. So we're having it. It is live. You've been asking for a long time, and your calls out to the FusionNet have not been in vain. We are doing mob movie trivia. And what I forgot to tell you guys, this is just part one, because I came across so many mob movie trivia questions that I could not put them all in one night. So this is just part one. There may be a three-parter to this whole series of mob movie questions or mob movie trivia. So far, it is definitely two, possibly three, depending on how far I actually get. So tonight is the first night of mob movie trivia, requested by Matt K2ACD. All right, guys. Also, guys, I got good information. Hold on. You know what? Right before I pass traffic, I will do this one. Let's see. Okay, yes, okay. I made a little notation, so I'll pass this in a little bit. All right, let's see. Any other check-ins? Check-ins, check-ins. Come one, come all. Everybody is welcome. We have got a check-in via text message. Having technical issues but trying to get in. KD2LRX. All right, my co-host and partner in crime. Let's get him in there. KD2LRX. Let's see, we got him in there. That's Jay. All right. I can't even say that on the air because he will beat me to a pulp. Actually, Jay is in Florida right now, guys. So he's trying to get in with his hotspot. I believe he might be getting his brother on the air. Wait, who wrote that? Oh, that's okay. I thought that was the other guy who was harassing me tonight. Oh, that is so funny. Okay, let's see, guys. Any other check-ins? Check-ins for the FusionNet. This is AC2AE. Alright, I guess we're gonna hold it up right over here for now, guys. Alright, we got 21 check-ins. That is pretty awesome. Actually, 22 counting myself. So, guys, I'm gonna be the first one to pass some traffic around, guys. The t-shirts are definitely coming around. I'm building the website as we speak. So, t-shirts are getting ready. They are ready to be made. Just need your sizes and stuff like that. Once this website is up and going, I'll announce it over here, and you guys can get your FusionNet t-shirt. Along with that, guys, I just want to say a big thank you out there to all of those stations. Now, we had some anonymous stations, and we had some stations that didn't want us to announce how much that they had given us. So I just want to thank all the ham radio operators out there that have made donations to the FusionNet. We now have enough money to actually purchase a repeater. So I'm putting the paperwork into Yesu. Actually, I'm mailing it out tomorrow. So tomorrow that paperwork will go to Yesu. Hopefully they'll get it in time. And we should be picking up a Yesu 2DRX. And we'll be going live on the air. We just need to get a duplexer, an antenna, and we'll be going live shortly with that. We've already got a site. We've got a repeater pair over here. Hopefully we get the repeater pair as well into Metro Core as well as we speak for the repeater pair. And let's see. I don't know if we can email it, Dave. And if we can, then just let me know after the event, or give me the email that I can to them. For those who know, I'm not just talking to myself over here. We've got a little chat room going off to the side over here, and I got Dave and Jay just blowing up my phone over here, along with some guy who thinks I'm a female, and he is just texting me all these vile stuff and how much he hates my guts, and then he's gonna poison my cats. I don't have any cats, but I guess the girl he thinks that I am has cats, and he's gonna poison her cats. So I'm pretending to be the girl, and I'm responding to him. And it's quite funny, guys. I wish I actually wasn't doing this, because I would really be having a great time right now abusing him. All right, let's see. Any other traffic for the net? Okay, let me let this drop because I don't have much time I've got left. All right, got my little handy dandy timer over here. So, guys, also go visit the FusionNet.org, the FusionNet.org. We've got a lot of awesome stuff on the webpage. And as you guys already know, if you check in 10 times in a row to the FusionNet, you will get exclusive content to the FusionNet, guys, which will give you all the latest data stats, check-ins, all the great links and stuff, and just a whole bunch of good stuff tonight. Also tonight, guys, we are doing mob movie trivia, so go check out the questions on the FusionNet.org. Just go over to the upper right-hand corner, click on the menu, and go to trivia. So your questions will be there, but you are on your honor, no cheating, no Googling the answers. All right, that seems to be all the stuff I've got. My pen is running out of ink already. All right, guys, so let's go up to the first station on the list here. We got 2 Echo 0 Tango Golf Echo. Oh, Toby over in the UK. Toby, pick it up, brother. What's your traffic for the net?
That was a very good, posh English accent there, boy. Boyo? Boy? Where did that come from? I don't know. Boyo. Yeah, proper job. Anyway, yes. Yeah, all good. Good weekend. Ish, thereabouts. No, weekend hasn't started with me. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, okay. No traffic as such, but I am building bits and pieces over here. I'm currently building, what am I building? I'm building an aviation band receiver. There we go. So yeah, I'm pretty busy with the old soldering iron. Soldering iron. If I'm getting teeth, I'll be good. I'll be really good. But yeah, the soldering iron dead on here, and a bit of getting high on your solder fusion, what have you. But yeah, other than that, we're all good this end. AC2AE, 2E, 0 TTE.
All right there, brother. Good to hear you, man. Good to hear you. Awesome traffic. And I was wondering, did you ever participate in that radio station's um, what was it? The I guess the contest that they were having, and I guess if you would have told me by now. But I know you were saying that if you were to hit that hit it or win, that you were coming to the U.S. and I was going to cook you a nice Italian dinner. But then you requested sushi, so I have to take you out to a restaurant instead.
And I'll tell you what, no. Somebody else got the 100k, unfortunately. Somebody else got the 100k, and it's just like, oh, hell, you know. No, I'd get a flight over from London to Heathrow over to, probably, I don't know where the nearest one will be. It's in New York, but anyway, still. I'd find out. I'd probably ask them yourselves, or ask you, or there is good old Uncle Google. Anyway, yeah, yeah. I mean, the thing is, you know, in case I come over and meet you all, meet all of you then. Well, meet all of you via Zoom. Yeah, in the locality of Brooklyn, there. You know. Yes, sushi would be very nice indeed. Then again, having said that, it would be, I'm younger than you, so it would be the case of who can get quicker to the till, you know? I see try doing this.
It's a game for the young, I tell you. It's a game for the young. Toby, it's my pleasure, man. Always good to hear you, brother. All right, let's see. Next station was also In and Out. And, oh, here we go. You know, she did not tell me if she had traffic or not. But I know she has been coming up with the most awesome jokes around. So I don't want to catch her too much off guard. But the next station is Kilo 7, Alpha Yankee Juliet. That's Cigarette Annette. And Annette, do you have any traffic for the net? And how about one of them jokes?
Net control, this is Kilo 7, Alpha Yankee Juliet. I will have traffic, but put me towards the end. And it is 50 degrees here.
All right, you are definitely back into the rotation, and I got you at 50 degrees. Awesome. Wait a minute. How could you have 50 and he has 52? Or did he say 52 and 50 also? So maybe you guys are both at 50. All right. I'm going to put you both at 50. Okay, I guess it was 52 also. All right, very good, man. Very good. All right, let's see. Who's next on the list? Okay, here it is. Oh, we got Rob over in Wellington. Wait, is it Wellington? I gotta start writing more. Let's see what it says over here. Let's see. Rob, Kilo Echo Zero. Here it is. Yes, in Wellington. Rob, KE0MIZ. You're up for that. Oh, wait, I got you. There was no traffic for the night. I'm sorry, but you know what? Since I called on you, let me know if you've changed your mind.
This is KE0MIZ, Northwest Wellington, Colorado. No, I didn't mention that I had no traffic. No, go ahead if you've got questions or whatever. I'm here listening and willing to chat. So, don't know exactly when you're going to throw the questions out for the mob movie trivia tonight, but I'm all ears there, KE0MIZ. Go ahead.
All right, awesome. All right, first our format to the net is we usually from 8:30 to 9 we take early bird check-ins. 9 o'clock we take regular check-ins. As soon as those check-ins are over, we go through about the traffic through all the stations, and then right after the traffic, we go right into the trivia night. Or like tonight is trivia night because I'm hosting. Either Dave or Jason, when they host, they'll either have a question of the evening or they'll have a topic of discussion. So we always have something interesting, and we're always trying to throw it up a little bit. So also, guys, just to let all the newcomers know, if you guys want to throw out a question for us, guys, to have on the FusionNet, just contact us at fusion@thefusionnet.org, fusion@thefusionnet.org. That's our email address. We always like to keep up with everything. This net is specifically for you guys, so we want to make sure that we're covering topics that you guys want to discuss. And like tonight, this Marvel movie trivia was requested by Matt K2ACD. So whatever your question is, whatever your comments are, whatever your topic of discussion is, or even if you have a trivia, something that you want to be heard, just let us know, guys, and we'll definitely get it on board, and we'll get it out there for you guys, without a doubt. So that's a little bit of what we do here. All right, Rob, thank you so much, brother. All right, now we're going to go over to another Rob over in Wisconsin. Oh, wait, yeah, I got to mark there's no traffic, too. I gotta watch what I got over here. All right, this one I have a question mark next to. So we got Dennis out in Spring, Texas, N5DWR, my good friend Dennis out in Texas. Dennis, I'm telling you, one day I'm making it to Texas. I finally convinced the wife to go to Texas. So we may be planning something out there in Texas soon enough. But guys, oh, I almost forgot. Hamvention is coming up May 20th to May 22nd. Myself and some of the other guys, well, I think Matt K2ACD, God willing, we are both going to go. So if anybody else is going to Hamvention any one of those days, please let us know, man. And we will definitely meet up, maybe go out for lunch, go out for dinner, maybe just meet up at the Ham Fest and just go to all the different booths and just hang out and have a good time, get a good eyeball on each other. So just let us know. So it's Hamvention is May 20th to the 22nd. It's in Xenia, Ohio, and be there or be square. All right, let's see. Wow, I'm really cutting it close here today. I'm going to let this drop again. All right, N5DWR, Dennis over in Spring, Texas, brother. Tell us, you got anything for the net tonight?
Yeah, Joe, I got a little bit, and you and your wife would both be welcome here in Spring, and we'll give you some of that good Texas barbecue. But anyway, earlier this week I had the chance to pick up a little Yaesu FT70, and I really wanted it because it's so easy to program. Well, I'm not having a good time programming it. It just does not want to work well with Chirp on my computer. I've got one computer with Windows 11, and it won't work at all with that one, and I'm struggling with my Apple computer. It works some of the time. So anyway, it's the end of the drawing board, and eventually I guess I'll get it, even if I have to do everything from the keypad. I guess most everything can be done from that, which is a good thing. But it's a nice little radio. I looked at the FT3s. You can't hardly find one, and actually they're selling now, if you can find one, more than the new FT5. I've seen them almost $700. So I'll stick with the little FT70, and I'll get it figured out eventually. So that's all I got here tonight, Joe. It's good to hear everybody on the net. I see we're really picking up some new people every week now. So that's always great. So I'm going to turn it all back to you. N5, TWR. Back to you, Joe.
Wow, that's awesome, Dennis. Yeah, Texas is a big state, man. So we'll definitely make our way to you somehow, some way, and we'll do the whole dinner thing. I want to get myself one of those big 25-ounce Texas steaks. So very good. All right, the FT70, man. The FT70 Listen, I'm guilty of this myself, man. I have played with the Chirp software for ages, and finally a few years ago, I gotta say it was probably about maybe about 6 or 7 years ago, I found RT Systems software. It's not a free software. You do have to pay for the software, but you can get it in combination with the cable. And I found that with this cable and with the software, it makes radio programming a heck of a lot easier to program the radios. It's a lot more self-explanatory. And actually, when you're actually programming the radio, it pops up on the screen, tells you exactly how to do it, what buttons to press, and all that good stuff. So I became a very big fan of the RT systems. Um, the only time I use Chirp now would be for like those Chinese Bofang radios, the UV5Rs, and that's pretty much all I use it for now. So I'm pretty much a fan of that RT systems, and I think that would make it a heck of a lot easier for you. If I'm not mistaken, I think the software for that FT70, I think the software is, I think it's $25, maybe $35 with the cable. So if you want, you can invest into that. Just type in RT Systems into your web browser, and then just look up your radio, and it'll tell you exactly what cable you need and what software. And you can usually buy it in a combination. If you've already got the cable, you could just buy the software for a little bit less expensive of a price. And I believe you can do an electronic download now, so you don't even really need the CD to be sent to your home. So you can actually do an electronic download as well. So that might help you out a little bit, Dennis. All right, let's see. You know what? Before I move on, let me see if Dennis has any other comments before I move on over to Howard. N5 AC2AE over to N5DWR.
Oh, thanks a lot, Joe. Yes, I've heard of RT systems, and I'll probably get frustrated enough and probably go that route. Chirp works great with the Chinese Bofangs. I mean, I can program all day long my little RV5 or whatever it is, and with Chirp, and it's no problem at all. But I'm not having a whole lot of luck with it on this FT70. But thanks a lot for that info, and I'll definitely look into it. N5 DWR.
All right, very good, man, very good. All right, I got okay. So okay. Um, all right, good luck with that, man, and let me know how everything turns out with it. Definitely want to catch up with that. And Dave, I got your text. I got WB7RWS /DU7 out in the Philippines. So definitely got the Philippines in there. Awesome. All right, let's see. All right, before we move on to Howard, let me see if we've got any check-ins. This is Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo with the FusionNet. I'm a little late with check-ins, but we're looking for some check-ins. Check-ins for the FusionNet. This is AC2AE, your net control operator, and I'm checking in for check-ins.
Net control, this is KC3OXU, over.
All right, KC3OXU. Got you in there. KC3OXU. Got you in there. And, okay. I've had you in here before over in Southampton, UK. Very, very good. Why does that say PA over here, though? Huh. Wait, where are you located? And I know forgive me for pronouncing this incorrectly, but I believe it's pronounced Mukhtar. How about you, KC3OXU? what do you prefer to be called?
You can call me what you just called me, Mook. Thank you.
All right, awesome, brother, awesome. I got you in there. Let me see. Any traffic for the net, and what is your local outside temperature, sir?
No traffic for the net. The local outside temperature right now is 42 degrees. And I have a question for the 991A radio. I just got my extra and I was lucky. The wife approved that and I bought it today. So now I'm debating which antenna to get and which external automatic tuner to get. Over.
All right. Well, we'll come back over to you, and we'll definitely try and get you set up. I believe there are a few 991 operators or operators that have that radio. I have it myself. And if you're looking for some audio settings, I could definitely hook you up with the audio settings for that radio, and then we could definitely tweak it to your particular voice. So yeah, we'll definitely get to that in just a minute. Just remind me. So that'll be your traffic. So we got you definitely down for let's see, traffic here. And was it 42 degrees? Okay, we got you in there, 42 degrees. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Any other check-ins? Check-ins for the FusionNet. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo, and I'm looking for check-ins. One more call. One more call for check-ins. Check-ins. This is AC2AE with the FusionNet, and we're looking for check-ins. All right, nothing heard. So we're going to resume our traffic, and we're going to go back on over to Howard, KD2, MSU over on Coney Island. Howard, I got you as 30 degrees, and for those who don't know, Howard is our resident meteorologist. Guys, this guy is probably the best meteorologist out there. He puts Al Roker to shame for sure, and I got to tell you, man, he in my book has a 99.999% accuracy. It is so uncanny on how accurate he is that I can't believe that the regular meteorologists on television and on the radio get it wrong, and they still have their jobs. This guy is hardly. I don't think he's. The only reason why I give him a 99.999 is because one time he was a few hours off with the snow. And but he also, I gotta say, he said it might be delayed. So with that being said, Howard, KD2 MSU, you're up, brother.
Okay, I gave you your raise last week. Thanks for that. Thanks for the introduction. So I really can't say anything definitive because computer models are really having a lot of trouble figuring out what's going to happen to the polar vortex as we move towards spring. It tends to disintegrate in unpredictable ways, and that may be happening again. But at any rate, here locally, we have 2 cold days. Temperature's been going down, holding steady during the day, and will be dropping to 20 by tomorrow morning. Another cold day, maybe sort of on Saturday. And then a big warm up, but unfortunately not very nice days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the 50s and 60s, but cloudy, and there could be an inch or two of rain over the period. Now, as for the rest of the country, I'm looking at what may be happening. One is we've got people from Texas. I think by this time next week it may be turning quite cold right down the Mississippi Valley from Canada all the way down into Mexico, actually. So look for some cold temperatures in Texas around the 11th, and again around
St. Patrick's Day down there. And that cold air will be moving toward the east. And we'll have to be on guard from March 12th to about March 18th. Here on the East Coast for some cold, changeable weather, possible snows for somebody. In the north, probably. But there could be a lot of precipitation involved. The 13th, the 18th, that would be around New York, the Northeast. Okay, that's about it. This is Kilo Delta 2, Mike Sierra Uniform, back to that control.
Well, I can only wish that it'd be a little bit more cooler out, so all that rain would turn to snow. And if I'm not mistaken, did you say one time that like for every inch of rain, if it was snow, there would be about 10 inches of snow? Or am I getting that just the opposite way, backwards?
No, here in New York, that's about the average, 10 to 1. It depends on what the temperature was in the atmosphere when the snow was forming and coming down that last mile to the ground. It usually averages about 10 to 1, meaning that you got 10 inches of average snow on the ground, and you instantaneously melted it. It would drop down to 1 inch of liquid. It would be like having 1 inch of rain. So a 10 to 1 ratio. But in real blizzard, like in February, it could be 15 to 1 or 20 to 1. So you take that very powdery snow, 20 inches, and instantaneously melt it. It'd only be 1 inch, not 2. Because it's a different kind of crystal that is formed as the snow was falling through the atmosphere. So on average, 10 to 1 ratio. Back to that control.
Howard, as always, man, thank you so much for your meteorologist report, man. It is greatly appreciated over here, and you're just a plethora of knowledge on the atmosphere. So that's just awesome, man. Thank you so much, brother. All right, let's see. Next up is the chief himself, N8HUB, Andy over in Grand Haven, Michigan. And I got to tell you, that is the temperature I like, man. 25 degrees. Whew, man, that's it. I love it when it's this cold, man. We're even having a pretty good night tonight, man. It's 30 degrees here in Brooklyn, and I am loving it. The windows are open. I'm nice and chill. But you know, I gotta say, man, today I caught a little bit of a chill. I broke my hand a few years ago, and the cold actually got to my hand a little bit today. And I said, "Oof!" I said, "This is a little cold out today here." But that's pretty much a first or almost a never for me. All right, so let's see. Let's go pick it up, Andy. N8HUB. Pick it up, Andy.
AC2AE in a group. NA2B, well, good evening, first of all, Joe. Thanks for doing the net, and you guys got a good net going here. 25 degrees. Yeah, still, no, dropped down 23. That's probably making you happier there. But I'm just absent you. I'm looking for that 15, 60 degrees coming Saturday or Sunday, I guess, with some rain. All our snow is gone. A little bit of ice out there is what's left is melting away. Had real good sunshine today, but boy, it was cold. That air was nippy. Sun was deceiving. So we'll just hope for the warmer weather here. Tired of the coldness, but just want to mention our net. We have a net every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 21335 West Michigan Connect, and you can get in with the open spot or hotspot with that same number, 21335. Did have a good check-in last week. Tuesday was 19, and the week before 26, and the week before that was 24 check-ins. So I'm looking for some good numbers. So if anybody's around, if you get a chance, stop by Tuesday. And nothing else, just give me a in and out and get you on the list for the numbers. That would help. Other than that, Joe, we're just staying tight on a warm side of the glass. Back to you on N8HUB.
As you guys all know, Andy likes to undersell his net. He's got a great net, man. The West Michigan Connect guys, 21335 Tuesday night, 7 p.m. For the few amount of times I've been able to make that net is an awesome net, guys. So if you guys are into going to different types of fusion nets out there, get on that net, man. 21335 Tuesday night, 7 p.m. And they've just got an awesome net there. And they're forever growing just like the Fusion Net. We consider them our brothers, so definitely go visit them without a doubt. All right, next up is N7MKY. David, one of our net controllers for this particular Fusion Net. David, what is going on, my partner in crime? How the heck are you? And what is your traffic for tonight, brother?
Hopefully my mic's not too hot tonight, and plugging across the mic versus directly into it, and holding it a little bit far away. But my traffic tonight is, just want to let everybody know that this is the second successful continuing streaming of the FusionNet on the YouTube channel. YouTube channel can be found at, if you do a search by David Hunter, N7MKY, or if you go to my QRZ page, you can see the channel there. By all means, please subscribe. I do have quite a few videos that are Fusion related. One of them using the DroidStar app, so if you're not able to afford a Fusion radio, you can use the DroidStar, and there is also a video tutorial on how to load the vocoder plugin that will be needed to basically let you hear everybody in Transnet. And as far as the other gentleman that just got his extra, congratulations. I'm looking forward to doing that myself. If you live in an HOA, I got a pretty good video of antenna that I use with my 991 there. Definitely check it out. But the most important thing is I'm wondering if one of our other net control operators actually received their present. Yeah, that's Rusty. I'm not sure if he thinks it's a timer or an oxygen tank, but I can assure you it's definitely not an oxygen tank, and it will not fall from the top of the cabin. But other than that, Joe, that's all the news I have at this particular juncture. Sorry I was late experiencing technical difficulties with repeater again. Oh, joy. But glad to be out here. Glad everybody's joining us. Glad to see more people from Idaho. And again, if you're from Idaho, you can hit us from the N7MKY repeater or the N7LGN, the American Legion's post repeater. We switch it on all the time. And before I have to award myself with a timer, I have 50 seconds left. So, not going to happen, Joe. Sorry. N7MKY, back to net control.
Well, that's actually a good thing that you're aware of the time, because I wouldn't even know where to order this from Amazon. Yeah, I would have to do a big search on getting a new one of those timers. But, yep. So now we've all got a timer, of course, we've timed out, and you're next. That's it, you're next, everybody. All right. Well, listen, we don't want you to time out, especially when you're in flight, that's for sure. Because that would be a big disaster. All right, let's see. Next up on the traffic list is Rusty Balloons himself out in Manchester with 29 degrees KG0 BK, our other net control operator for the Fusion Net. Rusty Balloons, picking it up there. KG0 BK, this is AC280.
Oh, little pause there. I had to make sure I turned this timer over. Finally got it figured out. It came with no instructions whatsoever. And it had a little sand or powder or whatever you call it in one part of it. The other part was about full. And so I'm looking where to put the batteries and wondering why David didn't include the batteries. And I haven't found out yet where to put the batteries in. But yeah, so I sent it to him. I sent him an email. It looked like something that would dropped down out of an oxygen tank, or it was not real sure, but found out it has a big 3 on it, and if you turn it upside down and you look at your clock when you do that, when 3 minutes goes by, the timer runs out of sands of your life. So, I want to turn the timer over. Dave, thanks. That was probably the most prominent gift I've received in years. I got the biggest kick out of that. So my son, I live in my son's full basement, which, yeah, it's nice. It's better than the apartment I moved out of. But it came, of course, our address, and he came home and he found it and he brought it down. He said, I don't know what this is. It's from Amazon. What? No. Yeah. So we finally got it figured out how to work it without instructions. And it's working right now. It shows about, I don't know, about a minute left. Let me look at the clock. It says I have about a minute left. Hey, that's pretty good. So, yeah, if I time out. And David's the only one that doesn't have one. So let's listen up real close next time we hear him. And I got to get on there with some trivia and stuff too. And I haven't really been on that much. I'd like to get on some more. Joe, you and I can talk about that. And I've got a couple other items, but I'm going to, I'll be right back. Yeah, look at that. No bells, no whistles. And no batteries. Love it. Oh, you said Adam and I sounded the same. Adam was down there just 4 or 5 minutes ago, and he thought that was kind of unique. I said, yeah, gotta tell you, I've been on this net now for about 4, maybe a little over 4 years, and they've never said that before. But so I'll just tell them that no, you don't even exist. It's been me the whole time. I just have different personalities. So and Rusty's great. Was called Rusty all the way through with my best friends I grew up with, went through elementary school with, and junior high with, and then we got into high school, and my teachers started calling me Russ. And I thought, well, that sounds grown up. So I've been Russ ever since then, and then, except for my real close friends who call me Rusty. So don't feel bad calling me Rusty. I enjoy it. RG systems for Chirp did both. Chirp's not real good for Yaesu radios. It works sometimes it doesn't. But thanks to Yaesu, they put in their little brick thing in there. So with a couple bunches of different codes and stuff you can put in, you can get it right back to factory original with no problem at all. So I guess with that said, no new projects, working on a new transmitter for APRS for balloons, but no balloons yet. So with that, we'll let it go. Back to net control. This is KG0BK with sand left in his hourglass.
Alrighty, Rusty. Well, Russ, KG0BK, we heard you on the FusionNet, but XLX network, TGIF, well, TGIF is not on, or TGIF is not connected right now, but everybody else is not hearing you, Russ. Russ, you got to take that dash GW away from your call sign, otherwise you are not going to be heard through the rest of the FusionNet. Just a little heads up to all the other people out there on the FusionNet. If you have a hyphen and some numbers or letters or even a name joined to your call sign, it only comes through the wires X portion of this net. It does not go through to the other end of the net. Hence, everybody else that is coming in from all the other ends of the net, They don't hear you, so all they hear is dead space, just dead airways. So please, if you do have a hyphen and your name after your call sign, or GW for gateway, or ND for node, please, just for this particular net, please take it off. You are not being heard. You're only being heard through the wires X portion, and it ends right there. So you're depriving yourself from utilizing the full capability of the FusionNet. All right, with that being said, guys, okay, let's see. Next up on the list, I don't know if I had him as an in and out. Bob, I think you're still with us. I'm not 100% sure. But Bob over in Park Slope, Kilo Delta 2, November Victor Bravo. Bob, pick it on up, bro. Oh, wait, Bob, I'm sorry, brother. You wrote down no traffic. Okay. All right, my mistake. I got to read my notes a little bit better. So that leaves us over to one of our ambassadors to the FusionNet. That's K2CVD. Once again, Kilo 2, Charlie Victor Delta, Chris from the Upper West Side. Chris, pick it up. Do you have any traffic for the net tonight?
Hi, Joe. Thanks a lot, and hi, everybody. Just a few quick things. Last night, kind of by accident, I got into Tom K2HZE, Kilo 2, Hotel Zulu Echo System, Tom from the Bronx. And all of a sudden, I was talking to another station in Saudi Arabia. He's got this terrific system set up. So if you go to just search for him on Google, you can find his page with all his links. You ought to go visit him. It's a really great thing. The other next thing I wanted to say is I'm still thinking about putting up an all-star node, and I was looking into it today. So that's on my list of things to do for ham radio this year. Joe, your trivia has inspired me to suggest a motto for the FusionNet. It's just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. And you know who that's from. And finally, a statistician question. If Jay is in Florida, can I count him as Florida instead of New York? Kilo 2, Charlie Victor Delta. Greetings to everybody, and back to net control.
Well, yes. I mean, since he has not checked on officially via the airwaves, and he checked in through via text message, he should use a / and to whatever region he's actually in. So I'm not sure what it is for Florida, but yes, you can definitely check him in as FLA for sure. He's there with his brother. He's been trying to get his brother on, but he's having some internet issues. So we also we've got via I guess internet through Dave N7MKY's stream. We've got Whiskey Bravo 7 Romeo Whiskey Sierra, and he's in the Philippines right now. So he is dash. I didn't write that down, the dash part. So let me see if I can find it real quick. Dash. No, I'm sorry. WB7 Romeo Whiskey Sierra / Delta Uniform 7. So that's what we got him for, as in Philippines. So it's not showing up on the a Philippine station in there as well tonight. So that's about it, man. That's about it. All right, you know what? We're at this time where it's 10:15. It's been about a half an hour since we called for check-ins. We're a little off tonight. So, guys, this is radio station Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and we are looking for check-ins for the FusionNet. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member. And remember, tonight is mob movie trivia, guys. So sharpen those pencils and get your dry erase boards ready. And we'll check-ins.
So I'm going to have to go off. Sorry, I can't keep away. Please, refugee.
All right, brother. I know it's late for you over there, man. Have a good night, my friend. Peace out. Be good, and maybe I'll catch up with you sometime this week or weekend, my friend. All right, let's see. Any other check-ins? Check-ins. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome.
Roger, understood. No problem. Got you all, so 730, and whatever you do, you have yourselves out there. 230 DGE out, and 730.
All right, my friend. Be well, and have a good night. Be safe. God bless. All right, let's see. No other check-ins, so we're going to continue on with traffic. All right, next up on the list of traffic is, let's see. Oh boy, I'm a little lost here. All right, no traffic. Guys, I believe we are done with traffic. Oh wait, oh no, we got one station dealing traffic. All right, KC3 OXU, Kilo Charlie 3 Oscar X-ray uniform, Mukhtar over in Southampton, Pennsylvania. He's got a 991, guys, just as high as 991. Congratulations to you, my friend. His question is, he needs to know what kind of antenna he should get. He is looking also for an antenna tuner. And what are the perks are there for the 991 Alpha? I can tell you one thing, man, for the price, stay away from that SPN speaker unless you're going to modify it like I have, which one is super loud now, and it's also Bluetooth. You guys can kind of see what I did to it a little bit if you look at my QRZ page. It's now the Franken speaker. It's a Yaesu Franken SP10 speaker. I had it gutted out, put new speakers in it, put a PA board in there. I got a PA board, oh gosh, I can't think of it. Just a whole new board in there and everything. So it's all wired up and it's loud as anything can be. It was just so muffled. I couldn't take it anymore. And I kind of had a homebrew my own little speaker there. So anybody, well, you know what? First up, I'm going to toss this one over to Mukhtar first to see exactly what his question is. And I believe that K2ACD, Matt, is going to be the guy to ask about the incentives. He has come so long from being a new operator with incentives that his knowledge on incentives has far surpassed me months ago. So his knowledge on incentives is definitely made me look like a novice. So KC3 OXU, you're up next, brother. And just refresh yourself with your question is. We know you got the 991. Just tell us what else you need to know and what you need to know about it. And I'm going to turn it over to Matt after that to give you an update on the antennas. Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the KC3s OXU.
This KC3 OXU. Yeah, I'm trying to what will be the best antenna, and it's not going to break the Thank you, sir.
All right, very good, very good. All right, well, it's like I said, it's a multi-mode all-band radio. So for the UHF VHF side, depending on what you want to do, or I say the UHF VHF and HF side, depending on what you're going to do, I could always help you out with the VHF side since I'm pretty big on the 2 meter sideband. But I'm going to toss it over to Matt K2ACD for your HF side. And what is before we do that? What is your privileges? Are you a tech? Are you a general? Or are you an extra? I think you said you had just gotten your extra. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. I just got my extra. That's correct, sir.
Awesome, brother. Congratulations. Welcome to the club, brother. All right, Matt, K2ACD, brother. You are my antenna man for sure. Matt, K2ACD, pick it up, man. Give him a little heads up on the antennas. And I guess you could also ask him if he's going to be at home, if he's got an HOA, if he's going to be doing any mobiling, if he's going to be just doing parks on the air, or if he's going to just be out in the wilderness. Matt, pick it up, K2ACD.
All right. Well, I would say, well, first of all, let's talk about the 991. I believe that has a built-in antenna tuner on it. It might not be the widest range antenna tuner. So with just the radio, I would say stay away from a random wire antenna because you would need a wide range antenna tuner for that, which you can get and do that if you want. But I would say go with a resident dipole of some sort, whether it's a straight up center fed dipole or if you go for an end fed half wave or something. But if you get a resonant dipole, you should be able to get yourself on multiple bands and be within range of the radio's internal antenna tuner. So you might also want to consider building your own antenna if that's the case. But that would be my main advice for an HF antenna right there. I would say get with a resonant end-fed a resonant dipole antenna, and that way you can hit multiple bands without the need for the tuner in the first place, and that would be the easiest start, I would say. And if it's an end-fed half wave, that'll also eliminate a lot of your grounding issues, so you can get up and running without having to work out all the problems. Anyway, I hope that helps, and I'll be around after the net if you got any questions for me. Kilo 2, Alpha Charlie Delta, back over to net control.
Alrighty, that is definitely sound advice, man, without a doubt. Matt has definitely become my my antenna guru for sure. I go to him for questions now. Well, I should say I go to him for answers now with questions. All right, very good, man, very good. All right, KC3 OXU. Do you have any questions for Matt?
No, sir. I that K2A. That I'm just waiting on it.
You're cutting out a little bit, but we got the gist of what you're saying. All right, very good, man. So for your HF purposes, man, definitely take his advice for sure, without a doubt. If you're going to be doing UHF, VHF, man, my suggestion to you, if you're not going to build yourself a copper cactus or a homebrew, definitely go with like maybe a diamond antenna. Diamond's got a nice X50. It'll handle UHF, VHF. It's a very small, compact antenna. It'll take up to 200 mile an hour winds. If the wind is not an issue for you, you can go with something a little bit more taller, like the Diamond X200. It's a little bit more taller. I believe it takes 130 mile an hour winds. And you could even go with oh, I forget the number, the letter, but it's a diamond. You'll see it on the diamond website, the diamond 510. It's a pretty tall antenna, which has a lot more dB gain in there. So depending on the height that you're going, height is always might, depending on how you're getting your signal out. They're all those three that I just mentioned are all dual band antennas. So that'll take care of your VHF and your UHF privileges as well. Or I should say your VHF, UHF band for your privileges. If you're looking to do 2-meter sideband, let me look at the time. Okay, yeah, if you're looking to do 2-meter sideband, you're going to need a horizontal antenna to make any difference. There's anywhere from a 20 to 30 decibel loss from a horizontal to a vertical antenna. So if you are going to do any 2-meter sideband in the sideband portion, you're definitely going to want to get a loop. For me, I use a E-factor loop antenna. It is very small. It's compact. It's 70 centimeter and 2 meters. It'll take care of the 430 band as well. where they do some of their transmitting as well. So the E-Factor Loop is a very good antenna. It's you can use it either mobile or you can mount it up high on your house or your building or wherever you are. Let me let this drop. You can also get yourself all different kind of beam antennas. If you do get into the 2-meter sideband, you're definitely going to eventually want to go for a beam antenna for sure, a Yagi or something. Because most of the guys are on beams there. They over here on the East Coast, I turn my antenna up north about 40 degrees. I'm talking to New Hampshire and Maine and all kinds of good stations. I turn it down about maybe 230 degrees, and I'm talking to all the stations down in like New Hampshire, North Carolina, Delaware, or Florida even. So you might want to definitely check into a horizontal 2-meter Yagi or a 2-meter loop or both. Me, I've got all three. I've got the vertical, I've got the loop, and I've got the Yagi. So it's fun to play with a loop antenna. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to pass it over to N7MKY David because I know he just recently got an NFED antenna as well that he was playing with. You can actually check it out on a YouTube page, which I'm sure he's going to give you all the ins and outs of what it is. So let's see, N7MKY, David over in Boise. David, you want to tell him a little bit about the antenna that you just bought and the video and where he can actually watch that video so he can get a better idea on what to do? And as for an antenna tuner, you do have one that's built into the 991, but I'm going to tell you, you're probably better off with an external tuner. The one that's in the FT991 is, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, so somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's a 600 to 1 antenna tuner that's built into the 991. You're probably going to want to get yourself a good inductive capacitor type of an LC network or something along that lines. Me personally, I like the automatic tuners. You just press a button and it tunes it for you. It's a heck of a lot easier than to teach somebody how to use a manual tuner. But the truth of the matter is, if you do get a manual tuner first, you'll get a better understanding of how you're tuning the antenna and what you're doing. Let me let this drop. With a manual antenna tuner, you'll get a better understanding of what you're doing and how you're tuning the radio itself. And some people out there, like myself, don't really like antenna tuners, period. You're much better off with a resonant antenna. When you have a resonant antenna, man, you just don't have to worry. And for somebody who uses an amplifier like myself, it's just better to use a resonant antenna. It eats up. It doesn't eat up all the power like in an antenna tuner. And a lot of people will tell you that these antenna tuners just make the radio see what it wants to see to transmit at its peak efficiency, but still you're not getting that efficient power through to the antenna itself because you're still using a compromised antenna. So we can have a whole discussion on this on a certain night. So like I said, if anybody's got any questions or topics of discussion they want to discuss, just text us at fusion@thefusionnet.org, fusion@thefusionnet.org, and yeah, I could talk about this for days and hours on end. Matt and I, we've had conversations that lasted like almost 3 hours just talking about antennas. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't care what anybody says out there, when it comes to ham radio, antenna, 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 antenna. And if they suggest anything else, just tell them antenna, antenna, antenna. The radio is just a small part of what it is. It's all getting that antenna out there, brother. All right, Dave. Whew, man, I really talked a long time here. N7MKY. Dave, tell us about the antenna. Tell us where we could go look at it, and the video that you made, and the progress that you're having with it. Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo over to N7MKY.
Just waiting for my 3 count. Joe, thank you very much, and everybody on the net. But for our new extra, if you think you spent a lot of money on the radio, wait till you start spending money on antennas, because there's never one perfect antenna. And as like Joe said, the perfect antenna would be the one that is resident on the band you want to talk on, because then you basically get all the power that you're pushing from your radio out the antenna. With that being said, my YouTube channel is David Hunter and 7MKY. You can find that channel link on my QRZ page in 7MKY. But I purchased a My Go-To Antenna by TN07 Engineering, and for 6 meter through 80 meters, the SWR on it is less than 2. So 2 and less for a vertical antenna. I did an unboxing testing, and right out of the box I was able to hit Chicago from Boise on voice on sideband. And FT8, I'm talking all over the world at less than 25 watts. The 981A has a built-in tuner for any antenna that has an SWR of 3 to 1 or less. So with the My Go-To antenna, you don't need an antenna tuner. But I would suggest getting one. I've been very happy with the Lima Delta Golf LDG Z100 Plus. Very portable, very quick to hook up to the 991. I've got one for that radio as well as the 891. I also have probably a very, very good antenna as well, which is the Chameleon MPOS 2. That comes with a vertical and a random wire, and you can put it as a sloper, you can put it as an inverted V, you can put it as a vertical, and with the same SWR readings. Yeah, it's a great antenna. But don't be mistaken. You will spend more in antennas than you will on the 991A for sure. And you can never have enough antennas. Even more, you probably would want to invest in an antenna analyzer. There's lots of them out there. I actually built mine. It was from a German company, and I look forward to posting that on YouTube as well on how to use it. Look at that, 27 seconds. I might give myself a timer when I let this drop. 3 antennas. I've got a 53-foot end-fed antenna that I use with a tuner that I use for FT8. Sloper configuration, and then I have the vertical My Go-To, and then I have the Chameleon MPOS and a inverted V. With all those antennas, switching between them, there's pretty much nobody that I can't talk to when conditions are appropriate for the band. First thing though, biggest suggestion, find out which band you really want to talk on and find the most popular one for the conditions. And once you know that, go hunting for an antenna. But if you want something that's just going to hit all the bands, 6 meter through 160, then I would say look at the Chameleon first, because that supports all the bands. If you're looking for 6 through 80, then go with the My Go-To antenna. Both of them are fantastic antennas, and the support is wonderful. They are pricey, I will warn you. N7MKY, back to net control.
All right, Dave, that is some awesome information out there. And also, just to let you know, then you can open up a whole world of fun for yourself in being in the hobby. And since you are an extra, I would definitely order some toroids off the internet. Matt K2ACD, he's got a good source for toroids. But you can pick yourself up an inexpensive, well, I shouldn't say an inexpensive antenna analyzer. Some antenna analyzers could run you about $700 or $800. But I have recently, a year or so ago, came across a Nano V&A. It's not as accurate, but it's just as good. I mean, I have been using it without a problem. You can pick up a Nano VNA for about $80. I got the one with the 4-inch screen on it, and you could enter the world of building your own antennas with just some wire and stuff. If you're not running any power, I mean, you could even use like a thin gauge wire. You could probably use like about an 18, maybe even a 20 gauge wire out there. But get yourself. My suggestion is if it's the money issue, man, go with a Nano VNA. It's like $80. Pick up a few toroids and just start winding your own toroids. You'll have a lot of fun doing it. When the antenna is complete and you're using it, it's a sense of accomplishment that I can't even tell you. The feeling of how good it is that you built something and are actually using it to transmit. And you can save yourself a heck of a lot of money, man. And if you're anything like Matt K2ACD and myself, you'll probably build it, tear down that toroid, build another one out of the toroid. You'll probably tear it down 100 times and make a whole bunch of different antennas. If you've seen some of the photos that Matt has sent me over the last year or two of all the different antennas that he's built, made, and scrapped, you'd be amazed, man. It's a heck of a lot of fun. If you're handy with a soldering iron, you really don't even have to be handy with a soldering iron. I mean, you could crimp everything too if you like. Me, I like to solder everything. So, hey, my suggestion is get a couple of books from the ARRL, the Antenna Handbook. They'll give you step-by-step directions on how to do it, how many turns. Watch YouTube, man. YouTube videos. There's just there's just thousands of YouTube videos out there. DX Commander, he's one of them. He's always building some sort of an antenna or something. There's even software out there that you can download and use like some vector graphics and make like a mock antenna up. Let me let this drop. All right. So yeah, there's different alternatives, man. Instead of just buying an antenna, my suggestion would be get a calculator, get an antenna analyzer or a Nano VNA. Get the Nano VNA; it's much cheaper than an antenna analyzer. Get some toroids, wrap those toroids up, man. You're gonna have a blast out there. All right, I'm not gonna beat this dead horse anymore because I tell you right now, we need a whole separate net just talking about antennas. So KC3 Oscar X-ray uniform. Any other questions about antennas for your radio?
No, I don't have no other questions, and I really thank you guys for exploring this topic. And the last comment that you made about building my own antenna, I actually went ahead and bought a book from the ARRL website. It's called Even More Wire Antenna Classics, Volume 3. So I'm enjoying reading it. I was just trying to get something to get running while I work on the book. But I will get on it. Yep. Thank you so much. This is KC3OX. I truly appreciate it. All right, back to net control.
All right, brother. Anytime, man. Anytime. And listen, if you run into any issues, you have any questions, if you need to source some materials and stuff like that, you can always drop me an email at ac2ae@yahoo.com. ac2ae@yahoo.com. Sometimes it takes me about a day or two to respond to the emails, so don't get discouraged like, oh, he's not answering me, he's not answering me. Just drop me an email if you have any questions or anything like that. All right, very good, man, very good. All right, with that, we've got no more traffic, guys. It's getting late, so we are going to move on over to the mob movie trivia. Let's see, what do I do with those questions? All right, thanks to Matt K2ACD, we are moving over to mob movie trivia on 3/3/22. All right, let's see. Let me let this drop and get ready. Dave is running with the a-hole thing. For those who don't know, earlier tonight when the net started, an anonymous number texted me and called me an a-hole. but I'm pretty sure he thought I was one of his girlfriends or something, and because he was telling me he was going to kill my cats, and I don't have any cats. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Very good, man. All right, guys. First up on the questions is, all right, Mob Movie Trivia with AC28E. In which of the following movies did Robert De Niro star? Was it A, The Godfather, B, The Untouchables? Oh, wait, I'm sorry, guys. I read that question wrong. let me rephrase that question. Okay, in which of the following movies did Robert De Niro not star in? Okay, in which of the following movies did Robert De Niro not star in? Was it A, The Godfather, B, The Untouchables, C, Goodfellas, or D, Casino? Now, guys, if you need me to repeat any of the questions or any of the answers at any time when I come to you, you just let me know. And tonight what we're doing is we're looking for the answers. We're only looking for either A, B, C, or D. You don't have to give me the full answer. We're just looking for the letter of the answer. That's it. All right, once again, I'll read the question again. In which of the following movies did Robert De Niro not star? Is it A, The Godfather, B, The Untouchables, C, Goodfellas, or D, Casino? And the questions are up on the FusionNet.org. Just go over to the upper right-hand corner in the menu section and look up trivia. And just click on it, and those questions will be there, minus the answers. All right, let's see. Going to question number 2. Question number 2. In one of the most famous and electrifying scenes in movie history, Santino Corleone was gunned down where? Now, guys, I gotta tell you, I gotta give you a little story behind this. Because of this particular scene, I never pull up on somebody's bumper. I always give them about a half of a car length ahead of me, just in case somebody does try and pull up behind me like this. I can always pull up and back up and try and get myself out of there. But because of this car scene, I guess growing up in Brooklyn, I have always watched how I pull up to a red light, a stop sign, whether it be behind a truck, another car, or anything. So once again, the question is, in one of the most famous and electrifying scenes in movie history, Santino Corleone was gunned down where? Was it A, in a pool hall, B, at a toll booth, C, on his own doorstep, or D, outside the police station? All right, I kind of gave you guys the answer to that one right there, so pay attention. All right, let me let this drop. All righty, question number 3. I guess when you get this famous, you can just be called by your last name and everybody knows who you are. So question number 3 is, what actress played Pacino's wife in Scarface? Once again, the question is, what actress played Pacino's wife in Scarface? Was it A, Nicole Kidman, B, Michelle Pfeiffer, C, Gina Davis, or D, Madonna? What is it? Elvira. I give you Elvira. Please, Tony, please. All right. Okay. Enough of my voicings over there. Okay. Number 4. Whose organization was finally able to take down Pacino in Scarface? Was it A, Suarez, B, Pena, C, Sosa, or D, Lopez? Once again, which organization was finally able to take down Pacino in Scarface? Was it A, Suarez, B, Pena, C, Sosa, or D, Lopez? And remember, guys, if I'm going too fast for you guys, I can repeat any one of these questions at any time for you when we get to you. All right, question number 5. Question number 5. Who was not one of the gang in Goodfellas? It's a Goodfellas question, guys. A Goodfellas question here. Who was not one of the gang in Goodfellas? Was it A, Jimmy 2 times? I'm going to get the papers. Or was it Nicky the Nose? Or was it C, Johnny Roastbeef? Or was it D, Stack Edwards? Once again, who was not one of the gang in Goodfellas? Was it Jimmy 2 times? Was it B, Nicky the Nose? Was it C, Johnny Roastbeef? Or was it D, Stack Edwards? All right, guys. Question number 6, last question on the list, and the bonus question. What classic mob film did Martin Scorsese direct? Number 6. What classic mob film did Martin Scorsese direct? Jay's blowing up my phone right now. I think he's listening on the YouTube stream. Okay, let's see. What classic mob film did Martin Scorsese direct? Was it A, Goodfellas, B, The Godfathers, or C, The Untouchables? Once again, was it A, Goodfellas, B, The Godfather, or C, The Untouchables? All right, guys, you have your questions and answers there. I'm going to come around to each and every one of you. All we are looking for is the letter of the answer, just the letter of the answer. So when I come to you, just tell me A, B, C, or D. And if you need me to repeat a certain question, I will definitely do that for you. If you have internet access and you want to go check the questions out on the internet, it's the FusionNet.org. Just go to the upper right hand.
CVD, did Joe just time out?
And 7 get away. He certainly did.
Probably did.
Joe.
That's it. I'm leaving. I'm going away. There's too much abuse here on this system. You guys are abusing me now. They're going to hole and cry.
Where's your green timer?
Oh boy. You know, sometimes I move the timer because I'm afraid I'm going to knock it over and I don't want to break it. So, okay. So I don't know what you guys heard up to. Did you guys get the last question at least? All right, nobody's answering, so I don't know if I'm even being heard anymore. All right, let's see. First up on the list is Annette, KK7 Alpha Yankee Juliet. Annette, did you actually hear all the questions? Did I actually get to the last question? Well, I don't know when exactly I timed out on that one.
Net control, yes. We got all 6 questions. And my answers are Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Charlie, Alpha.
All right, net control copies Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Charlie, Alpha. Awesome, very good. All right, next up on the list is Kilo Echo Zero, Mike India Zulu, Rob over in Wellington. Rob, what are your answers for tonight's net?
This is KE0MIZ. My answers are Delta, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Charlie, and Charlie for the bonus. KE0MIZ, back to that.
All right, very good, man, very good. We copied Delta, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Awesome, guys, awesome. All right, let's see. Next on the list, we've got another Rob, KD9, Oscar Hotel, Quebec. Rob over in Wisconsin. Rob, what are your answers for the net tonight? How about you, Rob? Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Hotel, Quebec. You still with us? All right, nothing heard, nothing heard. So we're moving right along, and we're going to go right over to Dennis over in Spring, Texas, November 5, Delta Whiskey Romeo. Dennis, pick it up, brother. What are your answers for tonight's net?
Okay, Joe, my guesses tonight are Bravo, 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 Charlie, Bravo, and number 6, Alpha. Back to you, N5, GWR.
All right, we copy. Bravo, 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 Charlie, Bravo, Alpha. Very good. All right, next up on the list, we're going right back on over to Coney Island with KD2 MSU. Howard, what are your answers for tonight's net?
You don't have to repeat the answers. Number 1, it's the Untouchables. Put down whatever word that was. Number 2, I have Toll Booth, whatever writer that was. And I have Michelle Pfeiffer. And number 3, whatever writer that was. And number 4 is A. Number 5, I guess P. And number 6, I guess P. So Untouchables, whatever writer. Toll Booth, whatever the writer was. Number 3, Michelle Pfeiffer, whatever writer. And ABB.
All right, we just want the letters to the answers. That's all we need is just the letters to the answers. So we'll get back to you in no time, guys. If you're having trouble with the questions, we'll repeat the question for you. We'll repeat them all for you if we have to, but just please give us just the letters to the answers. All right, next up is Andy over in Grand Haven, Michigan. Andy over in Grand Haven. What's your answers for tonight's net, brother?
And HUB. Well, these are all guesses. I'll say Bravo, Charlie, Charlie, Delta, Charlie, Bravo.
All right, excellent. We got Bravo, Charlie, Charlie, Delta, Charlie, Bravo. Awesome, brother. All right, Dave, net control operator for the FusionNet next week, I believe. And 7MKY. What are your answers for the FusionNet trivia questions, the mob movie trivia questions?
In 7MKY, I own about all of these movies, so, and yeah, I'm kind of feeling a little sick about, maybe next week. No, just kidding. Bravo, 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 Charlie, Bravo, Alpha, QSL.
All right, very good, my friend. All right, let's see. Okay, we copied Bravo, 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 Charlie, Bravo, Alpha. Very good. All right, Rusty Balloons, you're up next. Kilo Golf Zero, Bravo Kilo. Russ, pick it up. What are your answers for tonight's trivia? The Mob movie trivia, that is.
Well, I really hate following David, and of course, I had no answers that he had right, I think. My problem was after 1970s, I basically quit watching movies. In fact, I think the only movie I saw since the 1970s, and I believe that was in the 80s or maybe 90s, was Apollo 13, and that's the last movie. So most of these people I don't even know of. I've heard of some of the names, but anyway, here we go. Just because I've heard of the names, I guess. So it would be 1 Delta, 2 Alpha, 3 Charlie, 4 Alpha, 5 Alpha, and bonus question 6 would be Charlie. KG0BK, and I should have my, we should be back on all the reflectors and such right now.
All right, excellent, brother, excellent. Net control copy, Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Alpha, Charlie. Awesome, brother. Got it in there. You're down the line. All right, TD2, NZD. Bob, you're up next. Bob, what are your answers for tonight's trivia questions?
K2NVB here. Well, like a couple of the other guys, I don't know these movies at all, so every answer is a complete random guess. So if I get something right, it's like rolling the dice. I got Charlie, 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 Delta, Alpha, Charlie.
All right, we gotta get Bob to brush up on his mob movie trivia. We copied Charlie, 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 Delta, Alpha, Charlie. Awesome, brother. Awesome. All right, let's see. We're gonna go back over to the Upper West Side and pick up Chris, the ambassador of the FusionNet, K2CVD. Pick it up, Chris.
Thank you, Joe. Before I answer the first one, though, I have a question. Which Godfather movie are you talking about, and what do you mean by star in a movie? Back to you.
Well, the Godfather movie is The Godfather, the movie, and it would be the person who is starring, probably the leading role. If they're not the star, they're probably a support actor.
Okay. I'm going to come back to you later with a question about the question because I'm just an old college professor who asks questions about everything. But here are my answers for the moment. Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. Back to net control. This is Kilo 2, Charlie, Victor, Delta.
All right, very good. We copied Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. Very good. All right, next up is Wesley out in Cool Ridge, Arizona. Alpha Golf 7, Whiskey, Quebec. Pick it on up. What are your answers for tonight's trivia net?
All right. Well, I'm going with Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha. But I'm very embarrassed to admit how many of those are guesses. Back to net control, AG7WQ.
Don't worry about it at all, man. There's no right or wrong answers so long as you learn from the answers you got wrong. Just give me the first two again. I missed the first two. I got the last four, which was Bravo Alpha Charlie Alpha.
Probably me being left out. My wife just brought me a big old piece of carrot cake, and I have to admit that I know better than anybody that I don't deserve it. So back to the task at hand. The entire list is Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha. AG7WQ.
Well, I gotta say, right off the bat, carrot cake is definitely one of my favorite cakes. Actually, I think it's my favorite all-time cake out of all the cakes out there. And apple pie being my favorite pie. So, carrot cake, man, I don't even know if I'd be on the air. I'd be eating that carrot cake. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Adam, AD08M. What are your answers for tonight, brother? Adam, are we going to have to put your picture on a milk carton too, Adam? How about you? Alpha Delta Zero, Alpha, Mike. All right, Adam must be tending to some family business, so we're going to move on over to Fleet. KC1, QHE, Fleet over in New Hampshire, brother. What are your answers for tonight's trivia net?
Thanks, Joe. This brings back shade to my technician exam. Multiple choice. That's the last thing I did. It was multiple choice. My answers are Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Charlie, Delta, Alpha. KC1, QHE. Back to that.
All right, very good. Net control copies. Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Charlie, Delta, Alpha. All right, awesome, man. All right, next up on the list is Buddy out in Meridian, Kilo 7, Hotel Bravo, Juliet. Buddy, what are your answers for tonight's mob movie trivia net? All right, one more call for Buddy, Kilo 7, Hotel Bravo, Juliet. We're waiting on your answers. Are you out there, sir? All right. Nothing heard, so we're going to move on over to Kelso, Washington with Kilo Bravo 6, Delta Hotel Romeo. Mike, what are your answers for the mob movie trivia tonight?
Thanks for getting back to me. And we have Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. This one I'm not sure about. Delta, and then Alpha.
All right, awesome. We copied Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Alpha. Very good, man. Very good. All right, Masa already checked out over in Japan. So next up, it's the guy, it's the operator who actually asked for Mob Movie Trivia Night. So Kilo 2, Alpha Charlie Delta, Matt out in Long Beach. Matt, what are your answers for tonight's Mob Movie Trivia Net?
Hey. All right. Good evening, Joe, and everybody on the net. I just want to say, by no means am I antenna expert. I'm still a beginner who's struggling to figure it all out, just to be straight. All right. I might have missed a few things. I had a lot of stuff going on here, but my answers for tonight are Bravo, Bravo, Bravo,
Charlie Alpha. Kilo 2 Alpha Charlie Delta. Back over to that.
Right, awesome, brother. We copied Bravo, 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 Charlie, Charlie, Alpha. All right, awesome. All right, I don't know if Jay has given his answers. No. Let's see. Nope, he didn't give his answers on the text message, so we'll just give Jay. Let's see. WB7 RWS came in also via internet. All right, we're up to Mukhtar again. That's Kilo Charlie 3, Oscar X-Ray Uniform. Mukhtar over in Southampton, PA. What are your answers for tonight's net?
I'm going with Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Charlie, Alpha. Over.
All right, net control copies Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Charlie, Alpha. Awesome, brother. Awesome. All right, and let's see. W2DEA checked in text message, but maybe he's found his way onto the air. Whiskey 2, Delta Echo Alpha, Ray, out in Canarsie. Are you with us? Did you make it onto the net? And what are your answers for the trivia, the mob movie trivia tonight?
First of all, good evening to Net Patrol and everyone here. This is Whiskey 2 Delta Echo Alpha. And my answers so far, I do need you to repeat 3 of the questions, but for 1 and 2, I have Alpha Delta. If you could repeat 3, 4, and 5 real quick, I would really appreciate it.
All right, absolutely, absolutely. Question number 3. Question number 3. What What actress played Pacino's wife in Scarface? Was it A, Nicole Kidman? Was it B, Michelle Pfeiffer? Was it C, Gina Davis? Or was it D, Madonna? Question number 4. Question number 4. Whose organization was finally able to take down Pacino in Scarface? Was it A, Suarez? B, Pena? Was it C, Sosa? Or was it D, Lopez? That's question number 4. All right, now question number 5. Who was not one of the gang in Goodfellas? Was it A, Jimmy Two Times? B, Nicky the Nose? I actually really know a Nicky the Nose. C, Johnny Roast Beef? Or was it D, Stack Edwards? And just for good posture, I'll read number 6 for you as well. What classic mob film did Martin Scorsese direct? Was it A, Goodfellas, B, The Godfather, or C, The Untouchables? All right, you've got your answers. We got the first 2 of your answers, which was Alpha and Delta. So let's hear 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, for W2DA for ID, number 4 will be, number 3 will be Bravo, number 4 would be Charlie, and number 5 would be Delta, and number 6 would be Bravo.
All right, very good, man. Very good. All right, now before I give you guys the answers, I'm going to give a call for check-ins. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and we are looking for check-ins to the FusionNet. Anybody and everybody is welcome. All right, one last call for check-ins. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet. One last call for check-ins. Alrighty, with nothing being heard, it's time to reveal the answers, guys. It's the big reveal. Alright, question number one, which we had a little quaff on this one. So we had someone question it. So in which of the following movies did Robert De Niro not star in? In which of the following movies did Robert De Niro not star in? Was it A, The Godfather, B, The Untouchables, C, Goodfellas, or D, Casino? Well, guys, if you picked A, The Godfather, that would be absolutely correct. Robert De Niro didn't come into the Godfather series into the Godfather 2. So he was not present in the Godfather. So that is your answer for number one. Number one is A, as in Alpha. All right, number two. Number two. In in one of the most like can't be. Oh, I forgot to turn it. That's why. All right, let me just drop and turn this again. See, now I'm moving the timer, but I'm forgetting to turn it over. Okay, very good. In one of the most famous and electrifying scenes in movie history, Santino Corleone was gunned down where? For those who did not see the movie, Santino Corleone was played by none other than James Caan. And Santino Corleone was gunned down where? Was it A, in a pool hall, B, at a toll booth, C, on his own doorstep, or D, outside the police station? If you guys picked B as in Bravo, you'd be absolutely correct. It was at a toll booth. One of the most gripping, terrible scenes of the whole movie. He stops at the toll booth. The car ahead of him backs up. The car behind him pulls in. They slam him down. The guy shuts the toll booth door, ducks down, and they get him with a bunch of uh, Tommy gun type machine guns back in the day, and they killed poor Corleone, Santino Corleone. Ugh, that was a terrible scene. I hated it. All right, on to question number three. Question number three. What actress played Pacino's wife in Scarface? Now, guys, I gotta tell you, I never went for the skinny chicks, man, and the skinny chicks were big in the 80s, man. So I really wasn't into her back then. Now, kind of, I watch the movie now, kind of a little bit, but very, very skinny. But she played the role. So once again, the question is, what actress played Pacino's wife in Scarface? Was it A, Nicole Kidman, B, Michelle Pfeiffer, C, Gina Davis, or D, Madonna? Well, if you picked B as in Bravo, Michelle Pfeiffer played Elvira in the movie Scarface, who later on became Tony Montana's wife. Okay, let me let this drop. Okay, whose organization was finally able to take down Pacino in Scarface? Was it A, Suarez? Was it B, Pena? Was it C, Sosa? Or was it D, Lopez? Definitely wasn't Frank Lopez because he was killed off earlier in the movie. So it was C as in Charlie, Sosa. And I can't say what he called him, but he called him a monkey peasant, something, something, something. You bloody monkey peasant. Okay, question number five. Question number five. Who was not one of the gang in Goodfellas? Guys, this was an easy one, guys. Who was not one of the gang in Goodfellas? Was it A, Jimmy Two Times? Was it B, Nicky Nose? Was it C, Johnny Rose Beef? Or was it D, Stack Edwards? Well, guys, if you pick D, Stack Edwards, you'd be absolutely correct. D as in Delta, Stack Edwards. Yeah, you'll be late for your own funeral. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right. Number six, I got a minute and a half. Let's see. What classic mob film did Martin Scorsese direct? Once again, what classic mob film did Martin Scorsese direct? Was it A, Goodfellas, B, The Godfather, or was it C, The Untouchables? All right, well, if you picked A as an alpha, Goodfellas is the correct answer. Goodfellas is the correct answer. So, A is an alpha. So, guys, your answers should be as follows. Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Alpha. All right, let's see. Let me let it drop, see if anybody's got any questions or comments.
Hey, Joe, this is Chris, Kilo 2, Charlie Victor Delta. I have a question about question number 1. Back to you.
Oh, shoot, brother. Go ahead. Lay it on me.
Okay. Now, I know that Robert De Niro played Al Capone in The Untouchables. But was he the star of the movie, or was Kevin Costner the star of the movie? That's why I was asking that question before. K2CVD, back to net control.
Well, I would say that they were mutually stars in the movie. They both played the leads. He played the lead villain, and Kevin Costner played the lead good guy. So I would say that they both pretty much were the stars in that movie.
Okay, thank you for that clarification. And whenever you're ready, I have the statistics for you. K2CVD, back to net control.
All right, brother, I am ready. Lay it on me.
Okay, Joe, here we go. We have a dozen U.S. states. We have 7 time zones. We have 1 British county. We have 1 Japanese prefecture. We have 1 Filipino province. I said state last time, but that was wrong. They're called provinces. 1 Filipino province. 4 countries. 3 continents, and 16 cities. K2CVD, back to net control.
All righty, let me see if I copied this. My shorthand is absolutely terrible. Okay, we've got 12 U.S. states, 7 time zones, 1 British county, 1 Japanese prefecture, 1 Filipino province, 4 continents, 3 countries, and 16 cities. Did I copy that correct?
Almost. We have 4 countries and 3 continents. 4 countries and 3 continents. Otherwise, everything else was right on the money. K2CVD, back to net control.
Okay, 4 countries and 3 continents. I copy that. Guys, give me 1 second, guys. Excuse me 1 second. KG0BK. What's the comment when you're done, Joe? Alright, I'm actually surprised that that even stayed on. I accidentally pulled out the USB thing. Wait, am I on? Oh, okay, yes, I'm on. Oh, okay, yes, I'm on. Alright, very good. Alright. Wow, that's very weird, man. Whew. You know you're getting old when you can't get under the desk that quick anymore. Alrighty, very good, very good. I just knocked out the Wires X for the 2DR for the 2D. Wait, the 2 yeah, is it 2DR? Yeah, the HT. So all right, we're back on. Repeater's back on, guys. Alrighty, very good, man, very good. All right, guys, awesome trivia that night. You guys all had awesome answers there, and I guess some of them were a little tricky, like question number 1. But we pulled through it again, man. And yeah, definitely, guys. If I ever make a mistake or something, or something needs to be challenged, definitely challenge. Because I think we had a mistake once before, and I think it had to do with what was his name, Stephen Hawking or something like that, on one of the trivia nights. But all right, very good, man. 12 U.S. states, 7 time zones, 1 British county, 1 Japanese prefecture, 1 Filipino province, 4 countries, 3 continents, and 16 cities, guys. Woo! We're on fire tonight, man. Awesome, man. Chris, thank you so much for the stats as usual. And let's see. Any other questions or comments for the FusionNet? Any questions or comments from anybody from the FusionNet? Come now.
KG0BK with comment.
No, I don't know if we want to hear from you. What happened to Adam? Where'd Adam go? He fell asleep?
Yeah, probably early morning, late night, and yeah, he probably did. But anyway, for K2CVD, Chris, you left out one. You left out one stat, and that was a net control timeout. There was one net control timeout. And just so I don't sound like I'm picking on anybody, you also had one person that I know of, myself, that got no questions correct on trivia. That's it for me, KG0VK.
Well, that's it, Russ. I unfriend you. I unfriend you. I don't like you anymore.
Oh, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, finally, I'm free. KG0VK.
Oh boy, the love here is ridiculous, I tell you. There's so much love. Alrighty, let's see, let's get back to the script over here. Over here. Alright, let's see. Any announcements, any questions, any topics of discussion for the trip for the net tonight?
KN6NIK.
Oh, we got another check-in over here. KN6, I think he says NIK, was it? Was that November India kilo?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. My name is Victor. I'm actually from out in New York. That's where I grew up. I was born and raised out there. Tonight I'm in Williams, Arizona. I tuned in kind of late, but I had fun listening to all you guys. So I just wanted to check in, and we're gonna, I guess, check you guys out on the next one. So thank you for checking me in. 73s.
Victor, anytime, brother, anytime, man. Listen, we're here every Thursday night. This is the FusionNet. My call is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo. We have a great group of guys over here, man. If I don't say so myself, you are more than welcome to come here at any time. But specifically, if you do, come here on Thursday nights, man. We have the trivia night. Well, actually, it's the FusionNet, but when I host, it's trivia night. Either we have a question, the question of the evening, or we have a topic of discussion. You can come look us up at the FusionNet.org and see one of our net control operators and basically a little bit about what we're at. And Victor, if you check in 10 times in a row, you become a lifetime member to the FusionNet. So you get access to all the exclusive content on the FusionNet's webpage. And you get to come hang out with a couple of nice guys over here. And you know what? Now the stats are going to change. Chris is going to tell me that we have now 13 U.S. states and possibly 8 time zones. So, listen, man. All right, Victor, you know what? Just for the record, man, we also take the hottest and coldest temperatures of the areas. So, what is your local outside temperature? I got a feeling you might be one of the highest. In fact, Arizona was 79. What's your local outside temperature, man?
Actually, I'm in the mountains of Arizona, so I'm in northern Arizona. So when I got here about an hour ago, it was 52 degrees. So it's supposed to be a low of 28 tonight. So I know you think Arizona, you think sand and hot, but no, not tonight. Tonight will be about 28 out here. So we're sitting at about almost 6,000 foot elevation out this way. Back to you.
Oh, that sounds like my type of weather there. You know, maybe that's what we'll do when we retire. My wife and I will move to Arizona. We'll send her to the desert, and I'll go to the mountains. Very good, man. Well, Victor, awesome having you here, man. Welcome to the FusionNet. This is the FusionNet is on 24/7, so you're more than welcome to use it any time that you like. There's a lot of great guys out here from time to time, especially on Thursday nights, brother. All right, very good. Chris, I'm going back over to you, Chris. Did our stats change? Am I correct on the 13 U.S. states and the I guess the eighth time zone, or am I mistaken? Oh wait, he's in Arizona, not California. Wait a minute, his close is Cali. Okay, so we might still be on target with the time zones and the states.
Oh, Joe, thank you for turning it back to me. Since his home is in California, we can add a state, and that would make 13 states, but we already had Washington State, so we don't get another time zone. But we do get another city, so that's 17 cities, and I'm counting 13 states. Back to you, K2CVD.
Okay, we got it. 13 states and 17 cities. Awesome. I got the correction here. All right. Very good, man. Very good. All right. This is Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo with the FusionNet. We are taking any questions, comments, anything fusion related, or any topics anybody would like to discuss. Are there any questions, comments for tonight?
Chris, don't forget the one timeout time.
I work out here in Colorado.
This is K2CVD to KG0BK Russ. QSL, I got it in the stats, and I'm actually keeping yearly stats, so we're going to count them up for the year, too. So, but that's all the NCOs combined. This is K2CVD, back to net control.
Oh boy, I think you guys are going to fire me after all these timeouts for the year. I'm definitely going to hold the record, that's for sure. I think I have the record right now. Oh boy, oh boy. All right. Any other questions or comments that actually count, Russ?
Whiskey 2 Delta Echo Alpha.
W2WW. Gonna have Andy NHHUB on you. Yeah, Ray, you might want to back off that audio a little bit, brother. Your audio's a little bit on the hot side. But go ahead there, Ray. W2DEA.
Whiskey 2 Delta Echo Alpha. I hope this is much better. I apologize. First I just want to say, kudos to you and Jay for building such a great net. I've been around since the beginning of the FusionNet, and I have to say you guys have done a great job. Keep up the good work. Just wanted to say kudos to you again and to Jay. Great job, both of you guys.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Very good. Yeah, you got to come around more often, brother. I know you've been busy and working and all that, but definitely come around more often. And for some reason, when you said kudos, it reminded me of this commercial that was on probably about maybe 10 or 15 years ago. And it's something like, who you calling a cootie queen, you lit liquor? No, I gotta have that commercial stuck in my head. Thanks, Ray. All right. Any other comments, any questions, or anything fusion related about tonight's net or otherwise?
I'm fusion related, a little late check-in, WW2WW.
Kilo Echo Zero, Mike India Zulu with a comment.
Got you as number 26, man. Very good. Which makes me number 27. All right, awesome, man. All right, any other check-ins? Any other check-ins out there? Any late check-ins I want to get on the roster tonight? Right, Rob, awesome, brother. Picking it up. Kilo Echo Zero, Michael India Zulu.
Hey, right on, Joe. Thank you, AC2AE. This is KE0MIZ. Yeah, I'd like to put a plug in for our SkyHub link out here in Colorado. So if you want to check it out, you can go to www.skyhublink.com, all one word, skyhublink.com. And you can check out what we're building out here in the Rockies. So I just throw that out there. Back to you, Joe. Thank you. KE0MIZ.
Rob, awesome, man, awesome, definitely, dude. Listen, anybody who's got a net, any kind of net going on, any kind of fusion net, and any kind of that, you could definitely pass that door in traffic, man, without a doubt. That's what we're all about. We want you to tell everybody about your nets, get as many people on your nets as possible. Yeah, don't be shy over here, Rob. You can definitely tell everybody about it. Tell them how to get to the net, and tell them how to access it as well. And what is it? It's a Sky. I think I looked up the SkyHub last week, if I'm not mistaken, or you sent it to me. I think you sent it to me. And yeah, it seems like a pretty cool net out there. Yeah, tell everyone about it, Rob.
Yeah, right on, man. Yeah, it's the skyhublink.com. It's based in Denver, and we've got repeaters and all kinds of ways to get into the system. Yeah, check it out. That webpage describes the system in its entirety. We got nets in there Monday nights at 7. We've got the Skype system-wide net. Wednesdays at 7, we've got your digital learning net. Thursdays, it varies throughout the month. You get one this Thursday for this topic or that topic. It all changes on Thursdays. And on Monday through Saturday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you've got the weather net. So there's quite a lot of things to listen to. And we link up the system to America Link on Saturday nights at 7, and we listen to their net. So a lot of things going on out here in Colorado. Again, that's skyhublink.com, and I'll get out of the way there. KE0MIZ back line.
All right, awesome, brother, awesome. Yeah, guys, I'm actually on the webpage right now. Definitely go take a look at the SkyHub link system. They got actually a pretty awesome website as well. It is skyhublink.com, skyhublink.com. And yeah, you got to check out what these guys are doing. It's something else, man. They've got, uh-oh, you guys got Brandmeister. But yeah, go check it out. I'm only kidding about the Brandmeister. I prefer not to go on that network anymore. But they got Brandmeister DMR talk group 310847. They got Wires X 46361. They got YSF 92722, and they also have D Star with XRF 031 Charlie. So definitely check it out, man. Check it out. I might have to get in touch with them myself. I don't know if they're aware of the XLX network, which we use over here, which will definitely give you all that D-Star, YSF, and DMR to get into. So that's what we use for DMR, YSF, and D-Star, as well as Wires X. We also use the QuadNet, and we also use the TGI Friday Net as well, which we are temporarily we're having some issues with that TGIF link. So I haven't really been advertising it too much lately. So hopefully we'll get that fixed and get back up and running with that. All right, let's see. Any other questions? Any other comments out there for the FusionNet? Come now.
K2 CVD with another stats update.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Go ahead. Where's our stat update?
Thanks, Joe. Yeah, with that last check-in from New Jersey, we now have 14 states and 18 cities. 14 states and 18 cities. K2 CVD, back to net control.
Alrighty, look at that, man. Tim, you pushed us over the top, man. 14 states and 18 cities. So once again, to go through all the stats, we got 14 states, 7 time zones, 1 British county, 1 Japanese prefecture, 1 Filipino province, 4 countries, 3 continents, and 18 cities. That's pretty darn impressive, guys. Pretty darn impressive. Awesome, man. All right. Any other comments? Any other questions for the FusionNet? There goes Jay and Dave blowing my phone up again. All righty. Any other comments for the net? Anybody else have any comments, questions for the net tonight before we wrap things up? All right, with nothing heard, guys, I just want to thank everybody for coming out here tonight, man. Tonight was an awesome night. We had 27 check-ins, 27 check-ins, which is pretty awesome. All right, this is the weekly meeting of the FusionNet, where we meet every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and our mission is to help educate those individuals interested in learning about amateur radio and to continue building the fellowship to hams across the world. We host this net weekly at 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursday nights, where participants pass traffic and comments, and we discuss all things amateur radio related with an emphasis on various digital modes and beyond. Each week, Net Control either presents a question or a topic for discussion, or we host a trivia night like we did tonight, where participants put their knowledge to the test on various amateur radio topics. All right, we encourage all of you to, oh boy, we can encourage all of you participants. That was easy for me to say. To email us with any subjects you'd like to discuss for future nets at fusion@thefusionnet.org. Once again, that is fusion@thefusionnet.org. And most of all, we want you to have fun. This is your net, and we're trying to make it as good as possible for you guys, so we want to make sure that we are covering topics that you guys want to discuss. So definitely go check us out on the fusionnet.org, thefusionnet.org. And just remember, club members contribute their time and their money to provide all these services to the local amateur radio community, and we appreciate your support. Guys, let me stop right there. I just want to thank all the guys who contributed and helped out. We are now going to apply for the new repeater. So we are going to get a repeater up and going soon. So I just want to thank all the guys that made that possible. If you guys still want to donate, it's Loanco 1972. We can still use a duplexer, an antenna, and some cable. Everything is greatly appreciated. Nickels, dimes, dollar, some quarters, 50 cents. Well, whatever you can give us, guys. Jay and I, we really put all of our cash into the system, so we're really trying to do this on a budget, but we want to just make this net the best for you guys. So we do have a DR2X that we will be ordering, so we do have enough for the actual repeater. Just got to get a duplexer. If I've got to fashion a dipole antenna for just to get us going or something, we'll do it. No matter what, we're going to do it. All right. One last call for any late check-ins. Any late check-ins? Are there any late check-ins for the FusionNet? This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo, your net control operator. All righty. With nothing being heard, I'd like to thank all the following stations for checking in and contributing to tonight's net. And one thing we forgot to do tonight that we did last week, which was pretty fun, use only phonetics. We got to remember to do that. I like using only phonetics, so here goes my try. Thank you everyone for checking in, especially the stations Kilo, Zero, Golf, India, Oscar, 2, Echo, 0, Tango, Golf, Echo, Kilo 7, Lima, Alpha, November, Kilo 7, Alpha, Yankee, Juliet, Kilo, Echo, 0, Mike, India, Zulu, Kilo, Delta, 9, Oscar, Hotel, Quebec, November, 5, Delta, Whiskey, Romeo, Kilo, Delta, 2, Michael, Sierra, Uniform, November 8, Hotel, Uniform, Bravo, November 7, Mike, Kilo, Yankee, Kilo, Golf, 0, Bravo, Kilo, Kilo 2, Kilo, Delta 2, November, Victor, Bravo, Kilo 2, Charlie, Victor, David, Alpha, Golf, 7, Whiskey, Quebec, Alpha, Delta, 0, Alpha, Mike, Kilo, Charlie, 1, Quebec, Hotel, Echo, Kilo 7, Hotel, Bravo, Juliet, Kilo, Bravo, 6, Delta, Hotel, Romeo, Juliet, Alpha, 1, Whiskey, Lima, Quebec, Kilo 2, Alpha, Charlie, Delta, Kilo, Delta 2, Lima, Romeo, X-Ray, Whiskey, Bravo, 7, Romeo, Whiskey, Sierra, Kilo, Charlie, 3, Aka, X-Ray, Uniform, Whiskey, 2, Delta, Echo, Alpha, Kilo, November, 6, November, India, Kilo, Whiskey, 2, Whiskey, and last but not least, Alpha, Charlie 2, Alpha, Echo. As I like to say, always chasing 2 American Eagles. Wow, I think I did it, man. But I'm sure if I messed up, you guys are going to let me know. Let me let this drop. All right, guys. Thank you all for checking in and participating to tonight's NetMan. We appreciate everybody here and appreciate everybody being here and making the time for the net. Just a little something to let you guys in on for the rest of the week. Remember, in the great words of inventor and futurist Nikola Tesla, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo. The FusionNet is now over and the network is returned to casual communications. Thank you, everybody. Have an awesome and blessed night and have an even doubly blessed weekend. Oh, wait a second. Guys, don't go nowhere. Don't turn these down. Don't look. We got something from Annette. Oh boy. Kilo 7, Alpha Yankee Juliet. How did I forget this? And I made my little location right next to my temperature to not forget, and I forgot. So we gotta add that to the stats. Kilo 7, Alpha Yankee Juliet. Annette, please go ahead with your traffic.
Net control, give me just a second. Okay, so this is KK7AYJ, and this evening's entertainment is an elderly ham with his with his XYL were on a cruise, and it was really stormy. They were standing on the back of the boat watching the moon when a wave came up and washed the old woman overboard. They searched for days, but couldn't find her. So the captain sent the old ham back to shore with a promise that he would notify him as soon as they found something. 3 weeks, and finally, the old man got a fax from the boat. It read, "Sir, sorry to inform you, we found your wife dead at the bottom of the ocean. We hauled her up to the deck, and attached to her posterior was an oyster, and in it was a pearl worth $50,000. Please advise." The old man faxed back, "Send me the pearl and rebait the trap."
Oh boy, that's awesome, man. That is definitely awesome. Once we get everything worked out with the website, I really want to start putting those up on the website itself. So I'm gonna have to start asking you to start texting those to me eventually. I can't do it right away now. Matter of fact, I'm only gonna fill out the stats and everything tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to do it tonight. I promised the wife some back rubs, so I got to give her some back rubs, and it's getting late. She already came in and said, "Is this net still going?" I'm like, "Shh, yeah, it is. It's still going on." So Annette, awesome, man, awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so sorry I forgot about you. I gotta put a little reminder to remind me about the reminder. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, have an awesome night, man. Good night, 73, QRTs, and all the other dressings on it. Who wrote that? Did I time out? That's gotta be Russ. Oh boy, the love in this club, man, I gotta say. Alright, everybody, 73s. AC2, AE, I'll be clear. And have fun, everyone. Be well.